Welcome to Sunday League the podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, you can fall back. Welcome to Sunday League the podcast. The podcast. Welcome to Sunday League the podcast. The podcast. Welcome to Sunday League the podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, fall back. Welcome to Sunday League the podcast. The podcast. Welcome to Sunday League the podcast. The podcast.
What's cracking, you fucking bullshitters, and welcome back to Sunday League the podcast. This is episode, what is it, 257, Frank?
I think. I don't know.
Episode 257.
I don't care.
Of SLTP. I care about what you're drinking, Frank, so let's hit us with our fielder's choice this week.
I'm currently, in my hand, is a Manos de Calaca Cabezon Pilsen 5.1 alcohol concentration per 12 fluid ounces.
Now, I found this bitch. Hold on. It was imported by Lib 8 Beverages, and it was brewed in Tijuana, so, you know, probably got some roach legs in it. Stuff. You know, probably, like, not highly filtered. It's highly unfiltered. However, yeah, I found this motherfucker at a grocery outlet, bargain market. And it was $4 for the 6-pack. I'm like, fuck it, let me get this bum beer. So here we are drinking Manos de Calaca. I was reading it to my wife and I said cagada, and she's like, "You're
hands of shit."
Yeah, hands of shit. Yeah, man. Here we are. It's been 2 weeks. Next week is Mother's Day, so
no games.
shout out to all your motherfucking mamas out there.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Your mamas are so fat that their belt size is the equator. That's not a good one.
Nah.
Let me see. You got any good ones?
No.
No? You're like the ultimate trash talker, bro.
To certain people.
You're witty as fuck.
To you guys, because I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't have anything right now.
I'm pretty sure I've said this last year for Mother's Day, but I think I said something along the lines of your mom's like a hockey player because she doesn't change her pad for 3 periods. It's kind of gross, you know? Your mama's so fat when she wears high heels, she strikes oil.
That's a classic.
Yeah, that's an OG one. But yeah, off the top of my head, bro, I got nothing.
Yeah, same here.
I should have asked for yo mama jokes, actually.
I low-key haven't said a yo mama joke like in a long time. I think because the equivalent now is to rage bait, so now it's just like you don't even say the full joke. You're just like your mom.
Just your mom, yeah. I mean, we used to say that back then too.
Yeah, but like now it's like
yeah,
it's lazy in a sense. Nobody's saying the full joke.
Yeah, it was lazy back then too, though. To be fair, I went to Korean barbecue again.
Nice.
Yeah, I took my daughter, my oldest.
Where'd you go?
The same one, the U Grill in Rancho.
The one by where
the one across the street from the In-N-Out and all that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that one's probably the better one of the two because there's another one over off of Foothill and Vineyard, close to Vineyard.
Oh, okay. What's the quality of the food though? Like, is it different or like do all Korean barbecues just like serve the same
service,
shit?
it's customer service more. I think the one you go to has better customer service.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I just need them to like be quick, you know. We played baseball today. It was great. How have you been?
I'm all right.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't play last week because of the rain.
Yep.
Why didn't we play the week prior? No, we did play the week prior.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Yeah. We got beat down.
Yeah, that was a whole fucking mess.
Fiasco.
Yeah, man. Too many mouths everywhere.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But, I mean, fuck, bro. Tomorrow's May the 4th, Star Wars Day. Revenge of the 5th, which is also Cinco de Mayo. You know, so I'll be eating some tequila, some tacos with some tequila shots. Because it's also Taco Tuesday on Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. We found a taco spot in the dirt around the corner over here.
Don't burn your spot, bro.
I didn't say the corner. Like, I didn't say the specific corner.
You know, I'm going to be up there. I'm not going to say up or down or wherever, but I'm going to be up there somewhere around there on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I pass by there every day after work. Like it's on my route. It's on my route. So we'll see. It's on my route home. Like I don't have a route like a mailman would. shout out our guy Hoser. Who's a fucking mailman, bro. I'm just like, you're a mailman? That's fucking weird.
I think it's more random because like
The profile don't fit.
it's not so much the
Like, look at this cholo. He's a fucking mailman. He's not cholo.
No, I think it's
He's
just
gonna
like
text me and be like, bro, why you call me a
I
cholo?
think it's just a random job that like it's not a bad job or like anything like that in a negative space, but it's like you hear somebody say, "Oh yeah, I'm a mailman," and you're like, "Hold on, what?" Like because you just assume that like they do something else, even though you don't know.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Quick update on life. I finally watched Stripes. Shout out Steve Nelson. Last week I had said a lot of things. Last episode I said a lot of shit I probably shouldn't have said, but like, you know, I was on meds and drinking alcohol and didn't care. Still don't. And fucking I had said something about I don't care about the flag, the U.S. flag.
Yeah, and I was trying to like, I wasn't trying to justify it, but I think I was just more like expanding on your I don't like the flag shit.
Yeah, and I think what I meant by it is like there's some entitlement there that I'm just like, really, like, we don't need to do the entitlement part. Like, work for your shit, bitch. But that's just me. The flag, like, I still whatever. But anyways,
I think in the sense
Steve Nelson reached out and he's like, "Did you get the package?" And I'm like, "What package?" And he's like, "It's anthrax." So you know, then I looked at there was a box at the door. That's Canva. FanDuel needs
but
to
look
do
at his
better.
helmet, dog.
Yeah, that's AI, bro. That's crazy.
But do you see that shit?
Have you seen? I'm tired of AI, bro. I'm tired of everybody's AI posts. Fucking be better. Stop being so goddamn lazy.
Stripes doesn't
God
have
damn.
AI.
Stripes doesn't have AI. It has a lot of titties. A lot of weird.
I haven't
like,
seen Stripes in a minute,
like
and I think it was in passing. Like, so I didn't even get to see the whole thing.
There's
It
a
was
lot
just-
of like 1980s titties, bro. I'm just like, and then my daughter was next to me, but she was like, her back was turned to the TV, so I didn't know what was gonna pop up on the movie. And then I told my wife the next day, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of boobs, you know. And she's like, and you had the little one there. I'm just like, well, she wasn't watching. Like, her back, she was turned from the
and
TV.
probably not paying attention.
And she was like, yeah, she was looking at her tablet because she was sitting with me, but her back was to the screen.
yeah.
And but you know, it was a funny movie. I liked it. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't realize it was a spoof about joining the army or the military or whatever. So it was enjoyable. I did not fall asleep. I was able to sit through the whole thing. You know,
That's good.
it's just dudes like
Being dudes.
just it was like Beavis and Butthead, like and like Beavis and Butthead do America. They just end up in random locations and like they're about to die and just all this shit happens. I'm just like, yeah, this is Beavis and Butthead.
Just Beavis and Butthead ass shit.
Yeah. We got the soundboard back. Oh, fucking updates, MLB update. Yeah. So we owe some Malort shots. However, Jesse's not here because you know you haven't heard his voice, so he's not here. He's playing. Fuck's he playing today? He's with the Toros right now. Riding the bull. Jesse loves to ride the bull. Him and his talking face on Instagram. He's enjoyable. Do you watch Jesse's talking heads?
A lot of times I listen to maybe like a few seconds of it,
Uh-huh.
but then I think I just skip through it just because I feel like it's the same thing every Sunday.
I always laugh when he says, "Thank you, Sunday League the podcast." I just want to be like, what are you thanking the podcast for? You're on it. You're thanking yourself. It's just funny. It makes me laugh. But I appreciate it. Hear that buzz?
Yeah.
Huh.
Good man.
I don't know. Yeah, it was. That's weird. It was yours. You're good.
I wonder why.
Interference.
Interference.
But yeah, some interference. So we went back and looked at that deal we made. And so with Malort shots with Jesse. So like every game he misses, he owes us a shot. But every time he's there and he gets a hit, you owe him a Malort shot. And if he gets an RBI, I owe them a Malort shot.
Yep. So we home shots.
we owe each other shots. Like we all owe a shot each right now. So since he's not here, we're gonna wait. I'm not shooting that without him.
But should we charge him too for not making the pod? Should we like include that into the deal? Like, hey, if you can't make the pod,
no,
Okay.
no, because I think if we could have waited for him, that we would have.
yeah.
You know, and we were trying to get this one out of the way because we got shit to do. I got to change my car battery. Wife's got to go to work.
True that.
Yeah. Hopefully they have the fucking thing. You know how it is with AutoZone.
You're better at boss buying it at Costco.
I'm better off getting it at Costco.
Yeah.
They're fucking closed right now.
No, not yet. They close at 6, I think.
Yeah, I ain't making it. I ain't making it there.
Yeah, you're not.
I ain't gonna make it unless we end the podcast right now. Yeah, man. We played baseball today. We tied. Not fun. I don't like tying. However, you reasoned with me about it, and I was like, okay.
I also didn't.
I mean, it wasn't up to me. I'm just like, I was upset that we didn't play the 9, that we ended up tying.
I think.
And then you told me like you talked me out of being upset, and I was like, okay, fine, I can do.
I think I
liked it.
This late in the season, you have to take your wins or your ties wherever you can, and like avoid a loss at all costs. Especially if you're trying to go back into the playoffs, right? Like,
yeah,
I think the bottom right now is like looking kind of iffy. Like the bottom 3.
I don't want to go into if we make playoffs. I don't want to be in playoffs with a losing record.
Yeah,
we've made playoffs 2 years in a row with a 500 record. Like, I believe last year we went 4-4-4. Was that last season?
4-4-4.
Fucking terrible. And then the season before that, 6-6. And then we're currently threatening to keep that streak.
Yeah, we'd have to win now to like have a winning record.
We'd have to win 1 and tie 1 to meet that. Otherwise, we can either lose 2,
win 2,
split, or win 2. So
if we split it, we're 5.
We'll be 5-6-1.
Yeah,
that's a losing record.
So 5-6-1. If we win both, then we'd be 6-5-1. And if we tie, it'd be 5-5-2.
Shout out the Gators, man. The Gators battled today. We faced a good arm against the IE Pirates against one of our friends, Marcos.
Yeah, Marcos
pitched his dick off, man. He went the whole game, complete game, but it was 8 innings.
Yeah,
he
pitched well.
Are you giving him the complete game? 8 innings, like officially, like you can throw a complete game at 8 innings if you're the home team.
I think.
Or no. Actually, no. If you're the visiting team. And you still lose and still throw the complete game.
I'm gonna say no.
You can throw the 8 innings.
No, just because he didn't get the 9th, and even then,
because we didn't go to the 9th.
Yeah, I don't think he was gonna go out back on the 9th. I think they had somebody waiting, like in case we did.
Yeah, I got hurt today. I had to come out of the game. Pulled my hammy on a nice stretch at first base. I honestly wasn't expecting to play first today, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
It was a double play. Like,
it's important to stretch.
Was it? It was on a bunt, right? It was on a bunt, like
it was a bunt.
A bunt comebacker to the pitcher.
I like how I said, watch for the bunt, and then somebody goes, he's not bunting. The first thing he does is bunt. And like,
it's like,
and the crazy thing is that our pitcher lobbed that shit.
Man, sometimes dudes just talk too much. It's like, just shut up and play.
And but it was funny because it's like our pitcher fields it and he lobs it slow as fuck to second.
I think it slipped out of his hand.
Okay.
Yeah, he like threw it off his fingertips or some shit.
Or he probably just didn't have the greatest of grips, so he just kind of like projected it over there, like just like, hey, like, here you go, I'm gonna make it close enough.
Yeah, I wish I would have had that picture, bro. You straight hand.
That's what it looked like.
Your hand folded down. I'm like,
tell me it didn't look like that. Like you threw a changeup.
Yeah, dude, it was funky. I was just like, oh shit. And then so once a shortstop got it, Kike, shout out Kike. He's got a fucking cannon, bro. He threw it, and I fucking knew that I had to stretch. I don't know. You weren't right. Your ass was in right field. How did you see my stretch, bro?
That was good.
Because I stretched, and then when I tried to come out of the stretch, and it happened all like quick. When I came out of it, my fucking shit, my hammy popped. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm just gonna walk off the road.
Yeah, you were like, hey.
I was like, hey.
So I had to get Cortez out there.
Yeah. Cortez should have already been out there, if I'm being honest. But whatever. I wasn't gonna be like.
Well, the only reason I had to play right is because our normal right or left fielder was like pitching.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, fuck it, I'll go out there. But that's what you need to stretch, because I'm glad I didn't hurt anything because it was wet out there. Yeah. And you're making fun of me because that ball got by me.
You couldn't even bend over.
Yeah, because I was just like, fuck, I'm stiff as shit, like walking out here.
Homie hits a shot to right field for a single, and then you get to it and it goes under your glove because you couldn't bend over.
It was like a bit of both. Like I got lazy.
He smoked the shit out of it.
Well,
too.
I got lazy too because I was thinking like, oh, it's gonna hit the grass and probably hop, and it hit like I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But when something hits like a hard patch or like something with moisture, it just skips, right?
Yeah, it just skips.
So legitimately, I see a hit and I'm like, oh, it's gonna probably like take a hop. Cool, I'll play on the hop. And I got lazy and I go and reach. I fucked up because I should just got on one knee instead blocked it and then held him to a single. It worked out because nothing happened. He got the second. Yeah. And honestly, if I probably make the throw to second, he's probably out because he had a late start too.
And then you proceed to intentionally walk the guy his next two at bats. I'm just laughing. I'm over here hurting, laughing like that's funny, dude. And it worked out. It worked out. You know.
I think I probably intentionally walk more people than I'm proud to admit.
You intentionally walk a lot of dudes. I'm just like,
but the whole thing is that like,
and it usually works out.
Well, the whole thing is that like people are like, there's two groups of people. There's the group of people that like, what's the best way to phrase it? They want you to cater their Sunday league experience at your expense. Like they want you to cater to their experience at your expense. And I'm like, why am I going to make my life miserable and pitch to you to make your life that much better when I don't need to? Like technically we're competing.
I never thought of it that way. That's a good way to put it.
I'm like, we're competing. So why the fuck would I like cater to you? You're not on my team. And the dude in question, like,
and we're not even homies, right?
Yeah, like we're not friends. So like, and even if we were friends, I think I'd give it more. I'd be like nobody on, nobody out, and I'd walk you probably. Just to piss
I feel like you'd intentionally walk me just to piss me off.
Yeah, probably like fucking nobody out, nobody on. I'd be like, put that fool on.
Yeah, fucking. I struck out on my first at bat too. Not fun. I struck
out today too.
Yeah, we stink.
We shared at bats though technically because I came in.
Yeah, you came into my spot. It's like I feel like
I didn't tell you though. Huh?
I feel like hold on. I feel like I maybe could have made a difference in the game, but it's just Marco's tough to hit, so it's hard to say.
Yeah,
but when you hit 5, like
it's because he's what's the best way? Like they describe him like
he's effectively wild.
Effectively wild. Yeah,
like, but he was hitting some good spots today too. Like, and there was some stuff that was going on. I was just like, yeesh.
And no offense to like Marcos, but like sometimes when the umpires, because I know both sides, including our pitchers and him.
Umpire was rough today.
I wasn't the happiest with the umpire's performance today, but he was calling it pretty fair both ways. And that's like another thing. It's like, I know you want to get every...
It's consistently bad both ways?
Yeah, and even then he wasn't horrible because we've had some pretty bad ones.
He wasn't too shitty, but there was some stuff that I'm just like, how did you not...
Like, see that, yeah.
Yeah, like there was stolen base that our guy... got thrown out. I feel like he got his hand in. Like it was bang bang. It was very close, and I feel like
just on the eye test, if I'm looking at the play, and I see him slide in, hand touching the bag, and the dude's barely getting the tag down. Just on the eye test, I'm thinking, cool. I didn't ask my guy. I think my guy thought he was safe too, but even then, like I get if he slowed down because it was muddy, like a little bit like soft and muddy. Yeah. So you like tend to like if you slide head first, you tend to like slow down a lot faster. If you slid a little bit later and legs first. But
I remember when I used to slide.
I haven't had the opportunity recently.
I never really slid head first throughout my whole life. I never wanted to like jam a finger or nothing.
I've only done it back to bases. I'll never do it like.
Yeah, like and for me, it's like in an emergency, like oh fuck, and then I dive back.
No, that's the only place I could really dive back. Well, especially now, right? Because I think
that's a strike, Blue. Watching in the background, Texas Rangers, Detroit Tigers.
Your DH being your leadoff guy is crazy. But I guess the Dodgers do it too.
That could be me, bro. That could be me.
There's definitely gonna be a shakeup for sure.
Yeah, I've been arguing with you about that lately.
Yeah, but I think it's time. It's time for a shakeup.
I've been like Frank, man, like Frank. Like,
I don't know if there's an argument.
I'm not the best cleanup hitter, but hey, Frank,
I think it's not so much an argument. I think it's more of just like a conversation.
Right. No, I get that. But that's a
conversation for another time.
That is definitely a conversation for another time.
But yeah, going back to that, like with that, like I'm just gonna intentionally.
Dude, one day, bro, whenever like this fucking whole podcasting wraps up for good, I'm gonna need somebody to interview me for a tell-all. For a tell-all, I don't give
for a tell-all.
A tell-all, I'm gonna rat everybody out. Everybody. Now, I'm gonna.
You know what you should do is have Javi like set up like just
cameras.
set up this room,
make it real,
and then just like
make it like an interrogation.
Yeah, like just all black, like everything blacked out. You could barely see the pops in the background.
And my face is shadowed,
like black and white, like shadowed.
Idea. Change my voice.
Kind of like
I interview myself.
Kind of like
I do the interviewer voice is like me right here, and then I just talk back to myself, and then I change the voice.
You distort it. Fuck.
I turn off one mic, I turn on the other mic, and do one of these. Just kind of back and forth on. I could pull that off. However, I cannot distort a microphone with one of these. I could distort it if I had a different type of interface because they make interfaces for that. They have like their own features and shit, so I'd be able to do it like that. But I'm not gonna spend $700 on another. This interface was $400, bro. I'm not. No. This shit's fucking badass,
and it works
though.
And it works fine. Badass. So like, why replace
this shit's badass. It's such a versatile. Like I can hold it in like a microphone and stick it in your face.
Yeah.
And like talk like that. I could do that. It's battery powered. I can record into it with just some batteries or like a power pack. Like nice. Say if I had like a what are those things called? Like a power bank, power block. What are they called, bro?
Power bank.
Power bank?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? It's because I call it a charging block. In my house, we call it a charging block. Like I could run it off of one of those and just, I just don't want to, bro. I don't want to sit down with somebody that I just played against and then talk on the mic. Because what if they said something in the game that bothered me and now I'm just going to be all hostile the whole time? Be like, hey, bro, fuck you. Never mind. You know what I mean? I'm not in that phase anymore. Like, people be talking shit and I'm,
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to... so we start fighting and the microphone just picks up all the punches. But yeah, man. It's like, no, I didn't drop it. Yeah, you dropped it.
No, yeah, it's just...
But yeah,
I think...
We tied baseball games today, bro.
Yeah,
I
think...
Not fun.
We could have probably played better, too. But I think... No excuses. I think we just need to get out there, be ready. Because for me to be out there and not be able to, like... It's not that I couldn't bend over. It's just it felt awkward.
Now you're talking to me.
But there's because there's been times like, you know what, the last few weeks I've been getting to the game, to the site early. I'll stretch out all my muscles, lower back, upper back, whatever, at my truck, just like waiting for the Humvee to show up to unlock everything.
Still get hurt.
And no, I'm fine. But the whole thing is, I feel so much more nimble. And I think that's one of the things that, like, as an older player now, you have to remember that you can't just roll out of bed. Because there's been also times where...
No more show and go, man.
Yeah, the show and go is a thing of the past for sure.
Yeah. I think I was telling one of the players on the other team, too. He was at first base. And I was like, I'm 41, bro. I can't be doing this shit like this no more, man. And then fucking... And then he later... Hammy pops. It's weird, though. Like, it popped. It popped, like... As if there was a lot of scar tissue on it and it popped. Like
that's the worst one. I usually get cramps that feel like that. Like it feels like a knot.
So we'll see how it feels in the morning. Not looking forward to it. And so, but we got 2 weeks off. Well, yeah, right. And next week we're off and then we play the week after that. Then the week after that, it's Memorial Day tournament. You're going to Vegas.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Vegas, yeah. See, but that's kind of nice because then I don't have to worry about anybody but myself.
Yeah, because
I think
one
of the biggest things I don't think my
with the daddies.
I low-key think that it didn't. My average or my play hasn't been affected by the managing. I think what's been affecting my playing is like just worried about other stuff beforehand and having to run around.
Yeah,
but it's not the managing aspect of it because managing like. Is pretty easy because I think as adults everything's pretty self-managed.
Right.
Like I don't have to say much. There's a couple guys that probably have to like guide.
There's some egos that you definitely have to take care of,
and I gotta like guide them in the right direction. But
yeah,
as far as my play, I'm not really upset with it because my average doesn't represent how good I've been hitting the ball. Mm-hmm. So it's just one of those things where you just kind of have to like suck it up and like if I have to bench myself for like a game or two, it's not a big deal to me.
Yeah, you suck it up, daddy. So yeah, man, here we are. 2 weeks. We won't be recording next week because Mother's Day. Yeah. We'll record the week after that. We'll cover the Memorial tournament in Vegas, Memorial Day tournament in Vegas, and If there's any elsewhere, we'll just kind of touch on them real quick. You wouldn't happen to have any shout outs, would you?
Nah, I don't think so. Not this time.
I forgot to shout out Steve Nelson again for because he sent the care package full of anthrax, right?
Yeah.
But I took it more as a threat, and I'll tell you why. Because he sent the Blu-ray of Stripes. He sent it in Blu-ray, right? Which is like if you own a Blu-ray player, shout out to you. I use my PS4. That's just hanging on the wall behind my TV.
Okay.
In the living room. I don't use it for anything other than Blu-rays. So he sent that, and then he sent a Funko Pop. I think it's Eagly from Peacemaker, the one with John Cena.
Okay.
It's this box right here.
Oh, the eagle.
He sent the little eagle, yeah, holding an American Eagly. Yeah, he's holding an American flag, and I'm like, all right.
What's the box all fucked up?
I mean, I don't know, bro. I put 4th of July Funko Pops in my back case that's downstairs.
Well, I see an Uncle Sam one right now.
I have an Uncle Sam. What else do I got?
The Abe Lincoln.
I got bro. I got Abe Lincoln in there, bro. He fucking abolished slavery or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And then he got shot.
Damn.
What else? I got Captain America.
Just random shit.
Shout out Captain America.
Sometimes I still look around sometimes and I'm like, oh, that one's cool because you have Fat Homer and the Moo.
Yes, that's one of my favorite ones. That's a good one. Yeah.
It's over there.
Okay. I see the Uncle Sam and the Abraham Lincoln there.
And so you have Captain Crunch.
It's a good one. That's an old one.
Yeah.
That was from
Captain Cupcake's a weird one.
Captain Cupcake. Look at the
Captain King Ding Dong.
King Ding Dong right below. King Ding Dong is gold. I never knew about King Ding Dong, and this is the Hostess pastries, by the way. Like Captain Cupcake would be the Hostess cupcake, the chocolate one. I don't know why they don't have a vanilla one.
What's the one on the bottom beneath King Ding Dong? It's something bear.
Sugar Bear.
Sugar Bear. Okay.
From is it Sugar Puffs?
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cereal. But yeah, bro, like, that's all nostalgia for me, man. Good stuff. Another shout out, Dad Bats. Shout out, Dad Bats. I got a Ninja Turtle bat. I got the Raphael.
I haven't seen it yet.
I got the Raphael design. I'll show you. It's downstairs.
All right.
I got the Raphael design. It's super sexy. And then I got myself a raw maple. I like my bats raw, bro. I like it raw. Throw a grip on it.
That's what she said.
Is it raw if I throw a grip on it, or is it raw just because it's not painted?
I think it's raw if it's not painted.
Okay.
Because a grip is a grip.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not a sticky guy. I'm not a pine tar guy. You know. Oh, Boski, you're a bitch because you don't use spray or pine tar. You use batting gloves. Like, yeah, I'm a 41-year-old bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I just realized that they took out the picture I had in fantasy. Like already.
Already?
Yeah. It's already now.
Oh, shit. Fucking broken bat. Josh Hung. You think they called him Josh Hung in high school?
Probably. Even though it's Jung.
It's Jung. That's Hung. In Spanish, it's Hung.
The first time I ever heard his name, I was thinking about an Asian player because I was like, oh, that's
Same.
a
Jung. Josh Jung.
Yeah, see, look, it's Hanafi now.
Interesting.
I just need this fool to get out of this clone.
Well, who opened up the game?
Holton or Holton?
Holston?
Holton, I think. Let me double check. I have him on fantasy.
Interesting. How do you like your fantasy team, man?
I'm not mad at it.
You're not mad at it?
Holton from
Colton. He's not from Colton.
He has 2 points right now, and I think if he gets out of it without that run scoring at second, he's...
Interesting. So 2 points, maybe he got the 2 outs, and then maybe he got hurt.
But I think if the inning finishes, he gets like an extra couple just because he got like a K, and he gets like a scoreless inning, I think.
No, it would just be the outs and the Ks.
Okay.
If any of those runs score...
that's why I think they're waiting to update the thing, because it's like the runner's on second, it belongs to him.
Yeah, if the runner scores or whatever, then...
I need this fool to get this fool out.
Yeah, bro. So in our fantasy league, there's this whole like cheating accusations, for lack of a better term.
That's a good pitch, too. Psych. Shit was like 8 feet outside.
So there's some cheating accusations, right?
Yeah.
And we've talked about this on several occasions on this podcast.
I usually just talk about it to piss people off.
Yeah. So on the ESPN app for fantasy baseball, there's a games started like option or like a game started limit for the week, and in our league it's set at 12. However, if you don't meet that limit by Sunday or the last day of the week or whatever it is,
Yeah. You could blow that shit out by like 8 guys.
You can use as many starting pitchers as you want on that last day, as long as you haven't reached the max yet by the last day of the week. Say like I reached the max on Friday, then Saturday and Sunday I'm cooked. Like, you know, and that's some. Oh, I took a dick shot. That's something that a lot of players in our fantasy league do, and a lot of other players complain about it.
Yeah.
However, when you just did it the week prior and then you complain about it the following week, your complaint is invalid.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why I just laugh when I say it. Let's go.
And I'm super guilty of doing it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, like, you got to... Look, dude, you got to win. I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win money, bro. But I might be the commissioner, yes. But the whole thing, Frank, is this how I look at it? This is like I see like street racing. Like you got to beat the other car some way, somehow.
Yeah.
If you pull up and your opponent's in a Lambo and I'm in this Honda Civic, right? If I'm in this fucking Honda Civic, I gotta soup my shit up, right? Like I need the Sparko seats. I need NOS. I need to pull all the extra weight out of the car. I need the fucking I need the blowout valve. I don't know what else. Like
blowout valve for the turbo. But anyways,
I need the supercharger.
Who cares? You know who you are?
Oh, hold on, time out. I'm not finished. Ultimately, if I beat that fucking Lambo by an inch or a mile, a win is a win, and I win the cash, and I win the pink slip, and I take home the respect. I don't need the respect because I won. You know?
Yeah. Whoa.
And a lot of players do that. So you either adapt or you'll get beat. Okay. It's that simple in my eyes.
No, yeah. But you know who you are?
Who am I? I'm Boski, bitch.
No, you're the bald-headed Toretto. Like when he hits
the bald-headed Toretto.
I think it's he is bald-headed. That's why it's funny. But
too soon rookie. Did he say too soon rookie or something?
No, that's on the Asian dude at Street Wars. He goes too soon, Junior, and then like hits the boost.
He hits his NOS, yeah.
But I think he does say something in the first one, right? He goes too early.
Soon. Yeah, he says too soon
as well.
And then he hits his NOS. And he has like a.
So they do it twice in that movie.
He has like a Mazda RX-8 or some shit.
RX-7.
Yeah, some shit. Oh yeah, it's an RX-7.
RX-7 93. The highest, I think, at the point in time, that was the most expensive production like coupe ever made.
Yeah, so he hits his NOS, right? So like,
or some shit like
not
that.
only is his car souped up, you know, but it's more souped up than your car. And if you use your tools properly,
how many of those movies have you seen?
I have not gone through the whole series yet.
Okay.
I think I got to like the 6th or 7th.
I want to say 4. You're 4. You're the dude in you're Toretto on 4 when him and Brian are racing against each other, but they pretend not to know each other because he's trying to infiltrate the cartel.
Yeah.
Remember they're racing and. He's Paul Walker's finally about to get this fool, and he knows he's gonna lose.
Yeah,
and that fool spins him out of control. That's you.
A win is a win, bro. You know, and that's what he told him. He's like, I just want the respect.
Fair.
Yeah, bro. But I mean, you either win or you lose, or you tie in Sunday. But yeah, man.
But sometimes a tie is just as good as like a win, just when it means. Like
if it means fucking over another team and then you want to laugh about it, I get that.
Well, I also think it's just like what's best for the team because I think a lot of people get caught up in like, well, I don't want that win like type shit. But
I'm that person. I hate tying. I fucking hate tying so much.
But you kind of give into like the idea that like what's best for the team. Like I know your ass is.
I will give into it. Yes.
Yeah, I know your ass is like. Oh, I want to go in with the winning record to fucking playoffs. I think that shit's so lame. Yeah, but you're still going to play in playoffs,
I didn't say it like that. I want to go into playoffs with a winning record. Like, geez, bro, at least deepen my voice up.
No, I did that little kid one where it's like...
Oh, you did the little kid voice?
Yeah, it's like... I just don't do like so dramatic. I guess like that dramatic of a kid voice.
I get that.
But No, that's the way I feel about it. It's one of those things.
You want the FBL updated standings?
No.
I'm not gonna give them to you. You know why? I'm boycotting. I'm boycotting. I want my shit reshared, bro. You want to know what I want reshared, Frank? I finally put out a video on YouTube. Put up the mic'd up by Nick Escalera, which is, mind you, like a 3-year-old video that happened.
Yeah, that is an old video.
Yeah, and it's from
when they played the Marlins, or who are now named the Mayos.
Yeah, it was the Fontana Marlins, who are now the Mayos, and the IE Brew Crew, who is now the Dirtbags, and they were both in AAA, mind you. So that made me laugh.
Oh yeah, that was true. But to be fair, they came over
over from another league.
Nobody knew how good the.
But to be fair, the video doesn't tell you that, and so they were in AAA. But it also doesn't tell you that. Tag the league, didn't reshare. I'm booty tickled about it, and so yeah, that's why it is, Frank. So I'm not gonna update anyone on any standings.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Not fuck them, but fuck that shit.
No, fuck them. No, if you're gonna stand on it, bro, stand on it. Stand on it.
I said I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm standing on it.
Stand on it, little bro.
Standing on. How did you like my mic'd up, by the way? I did all that just to bring up the mic'd up. So,
yeah, I didn't watch it yet.
You're a bitch.
But I was there.
Yeah. So what? I gotta release that vlog, by the way. It's ready to go. Yeah, because in the vlog I mentioned my stupid talking face is like, yeah, we're probably gonna mic somebody up. I mic'd up Marlins, man, in that same day. Yeah. I need to go through the footage to see if it's like good enough to actually post it. And that's not a jab at him or nothing. I don't remember how long
it took you to just do the main person. Like, it took you 3 years.
It took me 3 years, bro. 3 years, you know. But I did work on the vlog, playing footsies with me. I did work on the vlog before I did the mic'd up. Oh, okay. You know, and then I realized, shit, I mentioned this mic'd up in the vlog. Maybe I should release the mic'd up first. And so that's nice. That's where I fucking that's where I got all like backed up. I backed myself up.
I'll be lazy.
You're gonna be lazy?
Yeah. So I moved the table.
I don't trip. So yeah. So you gotta watch it, bro. I'm gonna make you watch it during cup check. It's a 6-minute video.
I'll watch it. I just forget.
It's a quick watch. You don't forget to ask for umpire fees, motherfucker.
Yeah, because I'm not paying for that shit.
Me either.
And some guys overpay, which is fucking ridiculous. And I'm not going to delve too deep into that. But
yeah, you don't need to do all that. But yeah, I will say that those Miles are probably still not in first. However, they're tied record-wise.
Yeah.
That runs allowed is going to be that's going to be their make and break.
Now that you bring up standings, I'm going to go look for my personal best, but I don't care about like telling them.
Your personal best.
For my personal interest, I mean. Like,
oh, you're going to look up your own shit?
The standings, I mean.
Oh, yeah. They're not exactly updated. Like, they are and they're not. And I would appreciate it if these motherfuckers would finalize the games.
Damn. You know what's funny?
Jesus Christ. What's that?
I'm looking at these standings.
Mm-hmm. It's a mess.
Yeah, but it's a mess in our favor.
Yeah. I see that.
It's pretty funny though, like when you think about it.
Yeah, I like that we have the head-to-head against the Pirates.
Yeah,
you know, a tie and then a dub on our favor. Like I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's why I didn't object to anything, because I was just like, at the end of the day, and that's what I mean.
Yes,
the managing part of it, where a lot of people get it fucked up.
You're just looking ahead.
And I'm not only looking ahead, but I'm looking out for the best interest of the team. Because at the end of the day, it's like, extra baseball is cool, right? Like if we can go into the playoffs
for sure, and
maybe upset somebody and just like advance one game, even if we lose, even if we don't win anything, and we just
bring out our qualified arm. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Like, and just like disrupt the shit. Cool.
Yeah, if we make playoffs and we play you, you're on watch. You already know what's gonna happen.
You're on upset watch.
You're on upset watch.
They come out with their qualified arm.
Fuck. I mean, everybody pitches like their best pitchers against us, I think.
Because I think if I had a guess right now, let's say we're the 6th seed, right? Like the way it looks like right now that we're going to end up, as long as we fucking handle business.
Yeah.
We'd play the Reds first because they're still the number 1 team, I think.
Would that put us in the 6th seed?
That puts us in the 6th seed. So it's 1 versus 6, right? So we'd have to play the Reds?
No. It'd be 6 versus 3.
Oh, we play the Mets then.
We would play what is their record.
Because I think it's the Reds, the Mayos, and then the Mets, then the Royals.
Yeah,
Then-
that's not mess, bro.
Or no, the Royals are no, the Royals and the Yankees and us.
Let's
Right
see.
now, as of today.
Yeah, you got the Miles and Reds at the top. I'm just gonna go through. I said I wasn't gonna do it. God damn it. So we're talking about it. Mets are 7-3. The Yankees are gonna be they're 6-4. The SoCal Royals are 5-5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then Gators at 6, 4, 5, and 1. We have the tiebreaker against the IE Pirates at 4, 5, and 1. You know,
And
if I'm assuming everything correctly, then we have the head-to-head against the Pirates because of the tie.
Because of the tie and the win.
Yeah,
We beat them earlier in the season.
it probably would have been in their best interest to not tie.
Yeah, I think it's in their best interest.
Pericos and Dirtbags are out. Hammered Heads are still in it at 4 and 6, but they're
in danger.
essentially we could only beat ourselves. But they have the head-to-head against us currently. But we played our last game against them.
It depends on what happens to them next week. I don't know who they have.
Yeah,
left.
they're both our destinies are tied to our own.
We're all tied together. Us,
we're
the
all-
Pirates, and the Heads.
Yeah, and we beat the Royals. If they
If they drop another game, then
if they drop another game, who the fuck would they play next? They would
I think
play.
they have a couple of tough games too.
The Royals would play the Mayos. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, shout out Mayos. That's assuming.
Dude, if they beat them,
that's assuming we do our part also.
yeah. But imagine, let's say they do their part, right? Like, and we do our. Well, I mean, hold on, let me rephrase that. Let's say we do our part,
Yeah.
right? And next week we're 5-5-1, and the Royals are 5-6. It doesn't even matter because we'd have the better record.
We would have the better record. Yeah, we'd have one less loss.
But then
ties have gotten us into the playoffs before. Dog.
and the fucking the drama in the Yankees game did like.
Yeah, I was seeing that. The Dirtbags were actually winning 5-0 in the 5th, and then they did a drop dead protested game, which was a legit protest from what I heard.
Yeah.
Yankees protested and they got the dub. Apparently, the Dirtbags had illegal players that were not on roster. And I mean, I respect it, man. Like, you got to have rostered players, bro.
I think
I respect it. It's as simple as that.
I'm speaking.
I mean, yes or no, Frank? Like, we got done like that in Arizona against the clusterfucks. What are their names? Clusterfucks. They did us like that, bro, and it was legit, I guess. You know. But what do you think? Give us your thoughts. The world wants to know what Frank thinks.
It's very, and this is where. What's the best way to phrase this without sounding like a complete fucking asshole?
You're already an asshole, bro.
I think if you
everybody knows
I
it.
think without calling anybody names, it's a very, very preventable mistake.
Oh yeah, for sure. First of all, if you're bringing out players that are not on your roster, where are the guys that are on your roster? That's the first part. So, which one is it? Where are those guys at? Why weren't they there, Frank?
Yeah, and that's where kind of like,
because at the end of the day, like if you know that they can potentially protest on you, then just forfeit and don't waste everybody's
you want
time.
to know what I think? The only way, and this is me shooting them bail, right? Let's say,
Imagine getting 2 wins on forfeits. Must be nice.
yeah, but you know what though? Like, that's out of their control. It's not like they.
It's not. Yeah, it's out of their control.
Like, technically, you
I like
forced,
it. I mean,
forced their hand.
that's some sick luck, bro.
Because if we're talking about today, you forced their hand. Because if the manager of that team picked up on it and was like, "Hold on, there's something up here."
from what I was told, the game was protested before first pitch.
Yeah,
So
and that's the proper way to do it. Because then if you lose the protest, no harm, no foul. Then you lost, cool, whatever, take the L. But if you protest and you were right, and they go and look, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like you don't have that dude on your team,
yeah,
like, or these dudes on your team, like whatever it may be,
yeah.
or you did this, or you used somebody you're not supposed to use."
You know, and some people will be like, "Oh, that's some bitch shit." It's like, well, is it?
And this is where like this,
Is it because like not playing by rules is kind of bitch shit too?
and this is
In my eyes,
and this is where it's gonna get complicated. Let's say I'm gonna shoot them bail. I was gonna like make this point. I'm gonna shoot the dirtbags bail and pretend like they're actually really smart. And I'm not saying they're not, but I'm just saying like, let's say they're thinking ahead of time. They're out. They're 2-8. There's no way they're gonna be back in the mix unless they win out. And even if they win out, everybody else has to lose. So it's a,
They were ahead in the game. I was following the game along in Box Changer, in Game Changer.
That's your job, bro. Box
Yeah,
changer.
I was following the box score in the Game Changer.
But let's say like they're really smart. And from what I've heard and like the things going on around the Sunday League world, let's say that there's gonna probably be some changes to that team, hypothetically. Maybe they're just trying to recruit right now, knowing that it's like
they're looking ahead to next season.
I think that's what's happening.
Maybe get some dudes to like get some playing time.
That's what it seems like, because like I can't like imagine like you're.
I see what you're saying, and I agree with you to an extent, because the league rules would allow that in the past.
Yeah.
But it seems like this current season, they're a little harder on it. You know, they're more on top of it. But for the league to be able to be on top of it, like there's got to be more. If I want a rule enforced, I need to be more vocal about it, right? So there has to be more of that throughout the league. And a lot of I feel like a lot of people just won't do that because they don't want to come across a certain way.
Yeah.
You know,
and that's
which I also understand, because like ultimately, like we all just want to play. However, I mean, we're adults, right? You know, it's more of like you got to know the rules thing.
To me, this is the way I see it. You went out there, you played, but it didn't. It was off or not. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of like double-edged sword. Let's say hypothetically they did it to try to recruit, right? Because the word on the street is that they had won. I went to go look at stories, just like, bored, just sitting like down. I was just like looking at them, and I see, oh, we won 5-4. I got this many hits, blah blah blah. I'm like, all right, cool. And like,
what you mean by bored is you were waiting for me to set up the fucking microphones and shit.
Yeah, and pretty much, in addition to that, I saw multiple people post that they won, and then I got word that no, that on Game Changer had been switched and that they had actually lost, and the score had been changed to 5-0. So automatically, when we were at the managers meeting, forfeits were changed to 5-0 instead of 9-0.
Right.
Just in order to combat like discrepancies in case there was like tie or a 3-way tie for a certain spot in order to make playoffs. So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking like, okay, cool. So there's two. It's like a double-edged sword, right? Like if you're recruiting, cool, and you're willing to take the L because a part of you knew either you were already going to lose or you're willing to lose just to get some of these guys out here, get some work, and get a feel for them and see if they're going to actually want to play with you next season. All right, cool. I'll shoot you bail there. Yeah. But if you legitimately did it thinking that the rules don't apply to me and I'm not going to do shit right and it's going to cost your team a win, especially against a tough opponent like the Yankees, it's very much a bad look, just because now they're thinking, as if I'm a new guy, they come onto this team and then we go, oh yeah, we won 5-4, I played with a new team, and then they hit me up later on in the day, like I'm minding my business, I'm just chilling, and I'm thinking we got a dub, and they hit me up and they're like, oh no, it's actually changed to a loss because turns out we couldn't have you guys out here because the rules say we can't have anybody new after like the 9th week, and we didn't add you to the roster, blah blah blah, whatever the exact rule is, right? Because I'm just paraphrasing right now. It kind of makes it look like you're bush as fuck for doing that. Like, do you not know what's going on? You don't even know the one rules in your league,
right?
And the fact that like a very aware manager of the opposing team saw it and called you out even before the game started is very telling of that you're oblivious, and that's not a good look as a manager,
right?
Because now you're just not running a clean ship, right? Like a lot of people are just like, well, what the fuck, bro? Like I thought we won. Oh no, like I fucked up and I didn't add you guys. Like shit like that can't happen.
Yeah, and then I think there was a cutoff for the league, right?
Yeah,
there was a cutoff like weeks wise, like by this week. I
want to say going into week 9, and since some of the games were pushed back, people even got some probably like courtesy because it was like, I think before the Friday before that game on Sunday, you had to have your rosters in, and so pretty much I think it's after week 8 you had to pretty much have it finalized. So you going into week 9, 10, 11, and 12, that was it. Those are the only guys you can play. So if you bring a new guy and he plays, then yeah, you'd be in violation of that because you don't know who that guy is. It could be somebody sorry as fuck and doesn't help the team at all.
Be Trevor Bauer.
Or it could be Trevor Bauer or fucking Joe Kelly out here fucking.
I wonder if the guys were good. I'm curious.
I'm assuming so, right? Like,
I mean, I would say so. It's good. It's a good chance.
and not only that, but it's a very brilliant move by the opposing manager, which is Tony, because it's like, I secure the win early. I let my guys play carefree, do whatever. I'm not going to tell them that.
Yeah.
Or, I'm not even not going to tell them, but I'm just going to let this shit play out. But I've covered my bases, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the protest was in before I knew we were going to win or lose.
Right.
So if you go, oh, you only protested because we lost, or you lost.
Yeah. So
which is kind of like what people jump to, right?
What you're saying is like, had they done the protest
halfway through or when they were down.
Yeah, when they were down in the 5th inning. You know. So do you think they had to play regulation?
I think so.
To get to like or at least like an official game would be 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5
or 4.5, whatever, into the 5th.
Yeah, and then obviously somebody probably got word back to the umpire, and then I'm thinking they played at Summit, so it wouldn't be too hard, given who the umpire is there.
Right.
You know what I mean? Won't go into too many details, but it's just kind of funny. But it's just like stuff like that.
I'm gonna give you a tell-all one day, fellas. One day, but today is not that day.
But it's kind of one of those things where you're just like, dude, like, not what were you thinking, but like, you have guys coming out here.
It sounds like a what were you thinking to me.
It,
in my eyes, it's a what were you thinking.
It's a what were you thinking, but it's also like very like
you should know better, dude.
It's
like,
tone deaf. And my biggest thing, and I'm not trying to like bash anybody.
What do you mean by tone deaf?
It's tone deaf. You're like legitimately like you're on a losing team, right? And we're like, for example, we're on a losing team at the current moment. We're 4-5-1, so we're a losing team. We're not above 500, so we're not a winning team,
right?
Right, it would have been tone deaf for me to be like, hey, we're gonna risk it and try to go for this win, which is commendable.
Yeah.
But let's say we lose, and you also got to be aware of how your team's playing. And to be honest, we just had too many Ks. We had too many like opportunities to score, and we like fumbled them. So I wasn't 100% like confident going into it, and then like the other manager kind of made it easy for me because when I walked out to first and we were talking about it, I was like, look, man, what do you want to do? Because I think we had this conversation last time, and I didn't really like the way it went down because it was kind of more like, come on, dog, let's play. Don't be soft, kind of. Like, I think that's kind of like the way it came off, and that's not like the way we meant it. We just wanted to finish the game so there would be a clear winner and a loser. But it probably came off as condescending or as like disrespectful. So this time I went about it different. I was like, hey, so what do you want to do about this? Do you want to go an extra inning? Because obviously you have to pay.
We tied them before?
Yeah, a season ago.
Okay.
Because remember, I think they ran out of pitching and we wanted to go one more, and they're like, I don't got nobody else. And he was like,
I remember, yeah.
And so I was like, all right, bet. Like,
I remember that.
And I pretty much had to take the tie.
I was annoyed.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where, as annoyed as I was back then, I think it kind of like bled into like the managing aspect. And I should have just gone up to him and be like, hey, what do you want to do? And maybe I could have convinced them to go in the extra inning. But I didn't do it that way. I kind of was just standoffish and was like, man, you're just being soft, or like, oh, you don't want the smoke type shit. And I didn't mean it to come off that way.
And most people will come off that way. Like they will say exactly that.
And I didn't mean for it to come off that way. I think it just came off that way. But now today I was just
this is Frank apologizing, everybody.
And I'm not sorry because I think it was just one of those things.
You sorry? You having a shit season?
What?
Bitch ass. You sorry?
Oh, I got what you're saying. Numbers wise, my numbers aren't looking great.
Your numbers aren't looking great, but they're not the worst.
Yeah. No. But even, like I said, I talked to him. He said, look, I'd rather not play the extra inning just because of the fact that, like, there's a lot to gamble. And like I said, this late in playoffs, like, you got to make the logical choice. And if we're talking about logic, and I want to give my team the best chance at getting in, it's probably just take the tie, right?
For the boys.
Yeah. But if I wanted to be...
You told me something else, and you don't have to say that, but when you told me, I was like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
And it's easy to make that decision too, because if the other team's already like leaning that way, I'm not going to force the issue. I'm like, all right, if you want to play out that way, it doesn't really hurt either one of us, so let's do it, whatever, you know what I mean? But a part of me also wants to play it out, but also a part of me is like, nah, let's just call a win's a win in a sense, right? Like, if the other team's already like leaning that way, I'm not gonna force the issue. I'm like, all right, if you want to play out that way, it doesn't really hurt either one of us, so let's do it, whatever, you know what I mean? But a part of me also wants to play it out, but also a part of me is like, nah, let's just We tied the game up.
Ultimately, like taking a step back
we're not the home team
to take 2 steps forward. Yeah.
So if we go up there and we like completely whiff on 3 outs, like let's say the new.
So I'm telling you, bro. It in my eyes, it didn't benefit them to tie.
Yeah.
You know.
But then
if I was them, I'm gambling it. Like I'm the home team, I'm gambling. Let's play it.
And I think that's maybe why they didn't want to go head to head last time was because they're the home.
The
team.
roles were reversed.
Yeah.
No?
And I think we're in a position of like so. But even then, I'm not gonna say I wasn't 100% confident. I think like if we string a couple hits together and it's a different pitcher, let's say they go with somebody else, you never know. That guy probably walks a guy or two, or maybe like we get a few hits in a row off of him. Now you're like looking down the barrel. Like,
Marco went 2 complete games in a row, bro. Like the last time we played.
But it's no, it wasn't him that went.
No, not against us. I'm sorry, their game against their opponent last time. Yeah,
but Marco's good.
He got a lot of life in that arm, dude.
No, yeah.
There's a lot of wear and tear there.
I also like we touched on the effectively wild. It's kind of hard to be on a guy where you don't know where the ball's coming.
Yeah, there was a lot of hit by pitches on both sides today too. Maybe the wet grass didn't help.
Yeah, wet ball, cold.
Show you some wet balls.
These nuts. Got him.
But just going back.
I'm just looking up at the screen like I should touch something.
But just going back to that, even just
wrap it up, Frank. Wrap it up.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. We'll figure out when we get there. But if I'm looking at it, it doesn't. I low key think he probably had a different perception of what the tie meant to them.
That's possible.
And then they probably thought like, oh, and I also think that maybe they thought somebody else was gonna lose, so maybe they were in. Maybe they saw the score of the Yankees game and they were thinking like, oh, if they lose, they're gonna be 6-5 and something, and then like that just brings them closer. So just I don't know, like
a
bunch of different things could have played out through their head, but right now they're still not in a bad spot. Taking the tie doesn't drop them too much, because let's say everything goes our way in that extra inning, which wouldn't have been an extra inning, it would have just been completing the 9. So let's say they complete the 9, and let's say we come up and we score 5 runs and we win. Sure, now we're 5-5. Better spot. We have the head-to-head against the other team that's 5-5 currently. And then, cool. But if we lose, we're in a shit situation because now we're 4-6.
Yeah.
And they're above us.
Yeah, they actually have the last seed.
And then, like, and if they play their opponents tough and they end up getting a win or two at the end and we don't win out, then that's it. We're eliminated and, like, now we have nothing to show for it. Yeah. Right now we're in the 6th spot, and if we can just hold off the 2 teams charging at us,
correct,
we'll be all right. And we play one of them, so.
Yeah, that's gonna get funky. It's gonna get real funky if we lose next week, and
2 weeks from now,
and they win next game, and then the Pirates win their next game. Like it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah,
yeah, bro. Yeah, not fun. Shit you shouldn't do as a grown ass man. As a Sunday leaguer.
The Sunday League edition.
As a Sunday leaguer, Frankie.
This is the Sunday League edition of it.
Sunday League edition. Whatever. Number 1. Not washing your pants. Wash your fucking pants. You're grown. You're a grown ass man. You should have a washing machine. If you don't, take your lazy ass to the dry cleaner and pay for it. You're too broke to get your fucking pants cleaned? Get a better job. Next one, Frank. Number 2.
Go for it.
Vaping at the field. We play at high schools. You're a grown-ass man and you're sucking on some robot dick. Not only is it gay that you want something in your mouth and you're sucking on it.
That's cylindrical?
It's cylindrical and you're sucking on it and you're blowing it out.
Spitting it out. In terms,
lock in, motherfuckers. Last one I got for you, Frank.
Go for it.
I hope you have an honorable mention, because I don't. Actually, I do have an honorable mention, but I'll get to it. My third one is leaving the stickers on your hat.
Oh yeah, that's a bad one.
You know the size sticker on, like, what are you doing? Like, you're not out here styling. That's for the streets. You're not in the streets. You're a grown ass man playing a rec league baseball with a bunch of other grown ass men who probably leave the stickers on their hats too. Peel them off, buy a second one to have in your closet for when you go out to the streets and meet some ladies and put them in the streets. Fuck faces. I don't ever know what to say.
I think my honorable mention is if you're a grown man and you're talking shit to the other team,
oh Jesus,
and then you proceed to get lit the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
lock in, bitch, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ. I have an honorable mention. I do have one written down right here. Wearing a hoodie under your jersey.
A hoodie or
a hoodie?
Oh, okay.
Or like a jacket with a hoodie. They make proper things for this. Like they have Under Armours with long sleeves and shiesties attached to them. They make it specifically for that. Buy that. If you're poor, get a better fucking job. Get better money so that you can
get your money up.
Get your money up. Because you're looking stupid out there, man.
Because I have the
lock in, motherfuckers.
I do wear the hood, so just like I do wear the hood, but mine's like a dry fit material and it's very thin.
They make shit for that, like I said.
Nah,
but if
like,
you're wearing like a fucking hoodie,
yeah,
it's probably a zip up underneath.
Oh, dude, that's fucking crazy. Like wearing a zip up on the underneath.
Wearing hoodies underneath, bro.
That's crazy.
That's my 3 things that you shouldn't do as a Sunday leaguer, grown ass man Sunday leaguer, whatever the fuck.
Bonus ones, yeah.
Yeah, we got some honorable mentions up in there. Yeah, good times, good times. That was a good one.
Yeah,
that was a good one. I got some voice DMs.
Go ahead.
I got several.
Let the people speak.
Yeah. Do you want the voice DMs or do you want the SOSs from last week? Since we ended up actually
do the SOSs.
Yeah, we ended up canceling the episode last week because 1, we didn't play, but 2, also 1 or 2 of these guys was going to be unavailable. I'm not going to say who, but it was 1 or 2. I'm not going to say any names. It was me. All right, let's hop into this SOS. First one is from Will Dryberg. Once again, this motherfucker. I swear to God, I'm going to punch this fool when I see him. But he said, sweep, fuck Boston. Yes, Boston sucks. They stink. I'd always be the first one to tell you that. Unfortunately, the New York Yankees swept my Major League Baseball team that I cheer for. That's it. Shout out, Will. And then this next one is from somebody named Jozzy. I don't know who it is. I don't know his name. His Instagram name is Jozzy. Jozzz. He's sleeping. He said,
who's sleeping?
Jozzy.
Oh.
He says, and I think you're going to like this one. Should leagues prioritize top division teams with times and fields?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think most of the top division teams are kind of like the source of like the competitive nature of the game, and like it makes it interesting to play for that, right? And I think they're kind of like the big bros to everybody else. And then a lot of those people who do still play Sunday ball and are in the major division or like the top highest division are usually people tied to like the networking and the.
Being in a top division, I don't want to be inconvenienced. You know,
I think it depends because like it depends on your league and what the setup is, right? I think every league is different. So if you play somewhere, like for example in Arizona, like in BUUUUUCKS, I don't know what that league's called.
It's Arizona MSBL.
Okay,
some shit, yeah.
So they play at all the complexes. So I think time should probably be prioritized for those dudes that like play in the upper division to try to knock those games out first, because I think there's a lot of flexibility when it comes to the lower divisions as far as getting games in and out.
Right. Especially with like the type of players, I think they seem to be more flexible because like good players are a lot more diva like.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
No, they for sure are.
You know?
But let's take personality and all that out of it. Like you're paying in those type of leagues, the upper division probably in order to get some of the like the better fields,
better talent, yeah,
and better fields, and just like in general. A lot of it has to probably do with like location and like where you're playing. So if you're on one of the upper division teams and you're paying that much more because you are an upper division team, like why wouldn't they prioritize your time? It's like paying for a premium service, right?
Right.
So if you're, let's say, in that league, and I'm assuming that you get preference in time and field based on the fact that you're like an upper division team, then that makes sense, right? But and then I say that with like, look at our league, it's a little bit different. And right now, there's certain issues with fields, or there was certain issues with fields, and there still is. That has nothing to do with it, and it has no bearing on it. But the setup's a little bit different, and certain people. So, for example, there's certain people that play in the major division or the top division that are tied to those fields as well, and the league wouldn't have them without their help. So I think that's where the preference comes in, and then it becomes a lot easier for somebody to manage the field or like take care of certain issues that may pop up or don't pop up.
Like motherfuckers drinking at the field.
Yeah, or just anything.
Even if they're not on the team.
Yeah, even then, like in just regards to certain things, like right. So if something were to happen early on, you would need somebody that has access to maybe like certain equipment and tools. So maybe that's why they get a preference to like 9 a.m. because they'll be able to like help out and get it like ready to go for game time.
Yeah.
But if you just have some random like team come and show up and like now that, so there's just like a lot of variables.
This is dude wearing hoodie under his jersey.
Oh, that's a full hoodie.
That's a full hoodie.
That's a fucking massive hoodie.
Yeah. LA Bluebirds of the Southgate League. I like your jersey. I like the jerseys, but I don't like.
Maybe he was cold, bro.
I was cold today, dog. I just wore my fucking Under Armour. Fuck that. A hoodie? No, dude. No, just.
I've been cold all season.
Yeah, your bat's been cold all season, motherfucker. But I'm kind of on the side of like, yeah, I think it. I have no issue with, and it might be biased, but I have no issue with leagues giving preference to the top division teams, field preferences, time preferences. Just like, and you want to play on something better, then you gotta play better. Your team has to play better collectively. Move up. Just be better.
Not only
just be better.
Not only that, a lot of the league's foundational teams and the teams that are still around and playing and stuff like that get preferential treatment as well. But a lot of those teams also tend to be the ones that have been in the higher divisions just in general.
Longer, yeah.
Because of the fact that they've been, like, for example, the Royals have been a top division team for a very long time. Whether that was the name the whole time.
They were the top team for a long time.
So it's a thing where they earned their way in and they got preferential treatment.
It's like a tenure, bro. It's like getting tenured. Yeah. A lot of these top division teams are tenured.
I want to say there was a couple of seasons, like way back in the day, the major division only had 6 teams or 4 teams. Yeah. And those foundational teams are like kind of like what drew all the other teams in. Like, oh, I want to go to the top division, see what that's about. Like, then you started seeing home, and then I think it's the reach too, because then you have certain people going like, oh yeah, we play in the top division. It's like, oh, how do you like it? Do you think it's that much tougher than this division? I'm like, it's way tougher given the fact that because I'm not gonna say, oh, we face fucking a flamethrower every weekend, because sometimes some of these dudes will get by, but you know where it sets up.
Sometimes we get old.
But you know what sets those teams apart? The defense and the baseball knowledge.
That's it.
Because some of these lower,
you can't be having brain farts out there.
These lower division teams, I hate to say it, are a little bit
less. The baseball IQ lacks.
Yeah, it's very lacking.
In some cases, not. It's not a general statement. I'm not generalizing, but but for sure, like there's baseball IQ that'll lack, and I'm just like, whoa.
For example, I've been
a lot of players too. Another thing too is like a lot of teams don't want to play wood bat. They don't want to move up to play wood. They want
expensive.
I mean, depends. I mean, a metal bat's gonna last you decades, you know, if you take care of it enough.
But that's what I mean. It's like more expensive, right? Like just in general, like the material, the things you got to do. The lower division. My bad. My shit started making noise.
I don't know, man. I think it's time for some new mics.
There it goes.
Depends. Depends how when the tell-all comes.
It's also very like what I've noticed is like certain teams in AAA, AA, single A, and the other A.
In any division, in any league.
It's always hit or miss with their uniforms, right? But I feel like buttoned up, presentation-wise and stuff like that, Majors always has it over everybody else. Then, and you also have these dudes that like have played, because one of the other topics that comes up, and this is going to lead back to like, why do they deserve preferential treatment is, there's been a couple times where a couple of coaches, because we're coaches over here at the high school, they go, hey, like this kid's about to graduate, like he's probably not going to play at a JUCO or a 4-year. He's just gonna like he's good enough to probably play the majors, or he's not. And like I told him straight up, I'm like, dude, honestly, you really think he can barely hit 70 miles an hour right now in his prime? Like when you're taking, and this is where I tell some of the guys too. I'm like, some of these dudes come from playing high school ball. They only play JV, never made varsity, or if they're on varsity, they never saw the field.
Yeah.
Taking reps every fucking day. And now you're telling me when they don't have access to that, when it's going to cost them money out of their own pocket, which they're not willing to spend, and they're not willing to put in that extra work. If they didn't put in the work when it was handed to them, like pretty much all you had to do was show up to 6th period PE, dress out, go out there.
You were already there to do the work and you didn't do it.
And you didn't do it. Yeah. So now you're telling me that you want to add them to a Sunday league team that's competitive where guys, and I think with our team, winning's important, but we're never going to like motherfuck you out of like, we're never going to chew you out to the extent or try to fight you on our own team because you made a mistake or you cost us a game. We're like, we're there to win, but at the same time, we're not going to like, dude, but there's some guys that take it a whole lot more serious than other guys.
For sure.
Like there's some guys that let this shit like run their personality. Like it's nonstop talking about, oh, we're going to make playoffs. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. I can't wait to play this. Oh, we're going to be champs again. We're going to do this. Anytime I have a conversation with you, like I can ask you about your kid, and the first thing you start bringing up after you've said, oh, yeah, my kid's good, is fucking Sunday League. And I'm just sitting there going like, dog, this is like your whole personality. Right. Like, don't get me wrong. I like playing. I like all baseball-related activities.
We got to get you to love playing. Because you like just playing. You just like playing.
No, I love playing.
I need you to love to compete.
Well, you think I don't love playing? I guess I misspoke there.
If your ass didn't want to be out there, I know you wouldn't be out there.
I would not show up.
There would not be any Gators. I'm not running shit. And I'll go find somewhere else to play, bro.
And I think that's
go play in a sandbox league.
And that's why I get like frustrated with some of this shit because I think I hate Monday. What's that shit? Quarterbacks.
Monday morning quarterbacks.
Monday morning quarterbacks. I don't want to hear about this shit that I did wrong on Sunday because a lot of this shit's not contingent on me. Like the way the team's supposed.
Right.
It's like, for example, if I write the lineup, okay, the lineup's the lineup, right? But now if I make a change for the betterment of the lineup and like the team as a whole, I don't need to hear about it on Monday if it doesn't work because guess what? It wasn't working before, so I tried something new.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, today we should have easily had probably like 10 runs. Like, and I'm not saying like we were to smoke like Marcos because Marcos is a good pitcher, but there was times where we could have like created opportunities and we did not capitalize. Right. Like, I think Pete bunted somebody over and then the next two guys K'd up.
Yeah, something like that.
Or some shit like that. Or they didn't do nothing. They just like popped up or did something and then it's like, cool, this dude sacrificed himself to get somebody into scoring position. It didn't work out. And you didn't even put the ball in play or you didn't even do enough to get him like that guy over or whatever. Cool. And if we keep playing like that, you're going to lose games because there's some guys that legitimately, and I've seen it with my own two eyes, where they'll legit just poke the ball out. Dire swing, fucking. They know it's probably going to be a ball, but it's too close to take. Yeah. And they just throw their hands at it. And next thing you know, it's a bloop single in right field.
Little dumper.
Yeah.
Little dumper. What? Yeah. I've done that a couple times myself.
And like, yeah, just, it's definitely, and then that kind of leads back to like the whole preferential treatment. Because a lot of people are like, oh, well, that's not fair that the major division teams, I'm like,
well, what are you doing for your team?
You know, add the icing. I'll add the icing on top, right? Like, and I'll just end the cherry.
What's the word you use? Your
preferential.
No. When somebody's like arguing for somebody, like what are you doing for your team?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
What are you doing to? I know what word you think about it. It's not coming to me either.
What are you doing to go to bat for your benefit? Like,
yeah, and that's kind of like the whole thing. It's like you're not doing much, and then you also got to remember some of these fucking the culture and from AAA to Single A, and even the veterans.
And there's also a high turnover of teams.
That's what I was gonna say. The turnover is crazy because like. What was it? The Braves last season? Yeah. They were one of the top teams, but they ended up losing the championship to the Dirtbags. And that team's gone.
And they disappeared.
Yeah.
Nobody, I don't know who they were.
And that's where...
Never seen them in my life.
And given that, right, there's certain things, and then culturally, there's like other things that may... For example, and I'm going to just keep it a buck. I think certain people weren't fans of like War Dogs leaving because... of the fact that it almost sounded like you were leaving because you got mad that you didn't get what you wanted.
Here we go.
And that was kind of like the thing, right?
Right.
Like, I don't think that's why they necessarily left. I think it was a combination of being curious and seeing what else like other leagues had to offer.
Trying something new. I like trying something new.
Yeah, because like from what I hear, the Sandbox has like good, better fields and stuff like that, and like they like have better facilities, or maybe not better, but like they're more accessible, right? Because I hate to say it, but one of the rules that we have at Ike when we have the varsity, and now that even like we're on the JV, is nobody else can hit in our cage.
Right.
And the reason being is because we have a bad history of it. It's not so much that we don't want to, but a lot of these,
a bad history there.
there's a bad history of people stealing shit. You saw what happened at a Royal. Nobody knows, but the first people that they try to blame
For the Sunday Leaguers.
was the Sunday Leaguers,
For
right?
sure.
So it's a bad taste in people's mouths where they're like, because it could have been legit a crackhead that went in there, stole a bunch of shit that they knew they could sell. And you know, somebody hangs out at the local Little League and they're just like, hey man, I got a whole case of balls. I got this machine.
Right.
And people,
$20.
and mind you, and this is where I'm going to like get into like the deeper intricacies of like,
Life.
just not life, but the neighborhoods that you surround yourself in.
For
Number
sure.
one, Rialto, San Bernardino are low to middle income, like mid.
A lot of crime.
And I wouldn't say there's a lot of crime. Obviously, in
San Bernardino.
relation, there's a lot of theft, but there's a lot of
For sure.
but there's also a lot of people trying to get ahead. So if a crackhead came up to me tomorrow and was like, "Hey man, I have this pitching machine. I'll let you have it for $200." And it's a fucking $1,000 unit. You
Yeah.
think I'm not gonna cop it?
For sure.
Like, I know it's stolen,
Yeah.
but you're telling me, and let's say hypothetically, I'm Frank and I have a little son named Johnny that's like has an aspiring baseball career,
Yeah.
and
I can make him better with this pitching machine. Yeah.
and set up some stuff in the back. And guess what? This crackhead comes with all the dimple balls and everything else. And like, he's like, yeah, I got the
I'll show you
balls.
some dimple balls.
So you like. So yeah, it becomes one of those things, and then like, well, you know, they stole, and then nobody came forward. Like, why would somebody come forward? Because that's not the
For sure.
you forget that certain economies exist in the shadows because of the fact that like
In the ghetto. Remember that song?
yeah, but even going to that and going back to that topic, it's like you see the War Dogs. I think what they did was noble. Like they went out there, seeing what else is out there. And because they had their differences with the league or whatever it may have been, or the league had differences with them, or maybe they, from what people were saying, some people were saying like, oh, well, they wanted preferential treatment. I don't necessarily think they wanted preferential treatment, but when you know the person that runs that team and that person's telling you, hey, like I offered this and I offered that, and like they just shut the door.
You said no to me.
You shut the door in my face. It also starts to feel like the league is, as long as it's not in the league's control, or like the league doesn't want any outside help because they don't trust people. But that's also, if you've been in the league long enough, you know there's been certain people that have done some shady ass shit
Oh, yeah.
and like made the people who are in charge of this league look bad. So I think there's like deeper, darker like criminal links that people don't understand and that they don't comprehend.
Welcome to FBO the podcast.
And like, let's say hypothetically speaking, that was true, right? Let's say what one person told me about the preferential treatment that person wanted, which is our homie Steve, wanted preferential treatment, right? Let's say hypothetically that's true, and that's why they left, because obviously like people are just gonna talk and say shit that they know nothing about. If he was offering you something and he just wanted in return for that to be his home field because he was gonna work the deal and he sourced that field for you and helped you out get that field and secure the field and keep the field and do whatever he had to do to
And then you said no?
and then you say no, and then like on top of that you're just kind of like, yeah, well, guess what, you're also not gonna like do this and do that, and it's a paying customer, and like it's always gonna leave something bad, and like people are gonna seek other like venues for like their hobby, right?
Yeah.
And just that, so when you look at that preferential treatment, you look at it and you're just kind of like looking top to bottom, like some of the teams are legacy teams, and I'm not going to even say the Gators because I think we've been in the league for some time and we've been playing in the league for a long time.
I'd say we're a bit of a legacy team.
I don't think we're there yet. In the sense
What do
of,
we have to do to be a legacy team?
I think probably like a couple more seasons.
What defines a legacy team then
I
in
think-
any league?
I think the Yankees aren't even a legacy team yet. Mayos aren't.
If the Yankees would have stayed in Aztec,
there would have been a legacy team over there.
they'd be. But they got a team there now.
But that's what I mean. They just brought something old. They brought something old with the twist, right? Because
Right.
some of the guys that I don't know if it was just to get more guys playing time or just to see more reps. Because it's a good idea if you play at 9 o'clock and then play at noon.
And then play at noon, but you got to travel. Yeah.
Yeah, and you don't travel that far because Aztec and FBO are like actually in pretty close proximity for the most part. Because Upland to like Summit,
Traffic pending. Yeah.
Upland to Summit's only like 15 minutes at the most with traffic.
Yeah, but are you talking about Upland Memorial?
Yeah.
Upland Memorial though, like it's in the middle of Upland, dude.
But
like,
you just jump up Vineyard and jump on the 210.
It's not really near the freeway though. Like you gotta like.
But
10
how many
minutes to the
streets
freeway.
are like you doing? You're not gonna like go from one side of Riverside.
That's
Avenue
10
to
minutes
the
to
other.
the freeway still.
Yeah, but then it's what, like 10 minutes to get to the to Summit.
To Summit,
It's 4 exits.
I give it like a 15 minute.
It's like
25
5.
minutes.
It's like 5 exits.
I give it 25 minutes.
And it's on a Sunday morning.
On a good day, 25 minutes. But on a Sunday,
25
midday
minutes.
Sunday.
And we know fools that legitimately drive an hour just to play one game.
This is true.
So
some guys will go back and forth to play multiple games.
And that's kind of like
Jesse.
And that's kind of like, and then just to circle all the way back around, these legacy teams, for example, and let's say you did name us, the Yakis, Mayos, Reds for sure a legacy team, Royals legacy team. And I think everybody else is like slowly creeping up and being that.
I'd probably put the Mets there.
Oh,
they've been in the league for a while, and they've won a few championships. So I'll give them that.
And they're young too, so like yeah,
they're young. They'll be there for a while. Fuck, man, I gotta pull this bitch up. Let me see. Hammered Heads. That they're right there too. I mean, they've been in the league for a long time. Also, they were under a different name before. I don't know, bro. I think just about all the teams here might be like on the verge of Bet Equals. I probably wouldn't put them as legacy. Neither with the Dirtbags. IE Pirates have been up for 3 seasons?
Yeah.
They used to be the Winos, but they were also like lower division. So I don't know.
You want to know why they're not a legacy team? Because they've had some drama like tied to them that didn't make the league happy.
Right, but so have the Mets.
But the Mets is a different type of drama.
How though? And what?
Because I think you can control that more in house.
Mm-hmm.
Like right, you can like suspend players, get rid of them, and then it's like, oh, okay, we got rid of the problem. Mm-hmm. But when you're like dealing with a vice and more like an addiction, because like as much as people like alcohol, like
shout out Bud Ice.
If you can't fucking not sip a beer for a few hours,
right?
And
I say the same thing about vape, Frank.
And that's kind of like the thing too, because it's like, and like I've said before,
dude, they're doing it at fucking high schools, bro. You fucking drive up to the goddamn thing, and it literally says no fucking smoke or alcohol on the campus, on premises, or whatever.
And that's.
And all district police has to do is drive by and see it, and they're gonna shut it down.
And they've and there's certain other coaches of other sports that also, since we're right, for example, our field is in close proximity to the football like stuff, and then some of those coaches come in on like their off days to maybe grab something.
Yeah.
And if they see a couple of dipshits out there like with beer cans in their hands, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on?" Right.
Like, yes, it is cool to go watch a baseball game and drink a beer. However.
But that's when
you can't do that shit at high school.
But that's where it becomes like kind of like a deal breaker, because if, for example, the Mets notoriously known for getting under people's skin,
they're just chirpy,
and like people then want to fight, right?
Yeah, they're just chirpy, but they're not out there fucking drinking and smoking either.
And that's kind of the thing when you start dealing with a vice or an addiction, right? Yeah. Where you can't control your addiction for more than like a few hours, meaning like you legit have to have a beer. Or for most of the time, people see you just sipping on something. Yeah, it becomes an issue. And then when that person also doesn't see it as an issue, and that's where kind of like certain people are like, well, why can't we drink? We're out here just like, yeah,
because you're at a high school, you dumb fuck.
And that's kind of like
sorry, not you.
And that's kind of like the thing, right? Like you're sitting there, and you're like, to me and you and
Park Leagues is different.
And Park Leagues is different because there's a different like regulatory commission, right? Like the high schools are regulated by the school district. Yeah. And then they call in local law enforcement to like then adhere to those rules if you're not going to follow them and not heed their warning. Yeah. But if you're at a park and it's public space and they allow you to drink alcohol, or
I go on our league's website.
It's just not that important, right?
Frank, I go on our league's website. The very first fucking thing it says on here in the biggest, boldest letters of all time. Please help us keep our fields by respecting the following district rules. Number 1, no drinking. Number 2, no smoking.
Makes sense.
Number 3, no vaping.
Nice.
Number 4, bring your own trash bags. Nobody does that.
Yeah.
What? Now I'm actually reading it. Next one, take your trash with you. Fair.
There's usually trash cans at most places you play, though.
That's fair, yeah. There's usually trash cans. At least put your shit in the trash can, not your alcohol cans. Next one, no sunflower seeds on turf fields. Shout out Summit. And then last one, no hanging out in parking lot or field after the games. Parking lot, I get it. I think after because there's 2 games typically at the fields. If there's more games, I think it's okay to hang out in the parking lot, but obviously no drinking, no smoking.
Yeah.
If you have a trash bag, you should be in good shape.
Yeah.
It literally says bring your own trash bag.
Well, I think they bring their own trash. Misspoke there. I think they mean bring your own trash bag, especially at fields where they have an issue with trash collection.
Oh yeah.
They might have a little bit more limited access. Like I think a Royals field, when we had it, like there was an issue like that because I think the trash cans were really far away, and some of these lazy motherfuckers.
Oh yeah. The vaping just always makes me laugh. That shit you shouldn't do as a grown ass man Sunday League edition. The grown ass man Sunday leaguer. I need to workshop that. I need to workshop it. Well said, Frank. That's all very well said.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a reason why the upper division teams get it.
Yeah.
Legacy, probably the fact that they either pay an elevated fee to play at a certain field,
or the work they put in to get the field,
or the work that they put. Some of you fools want to play at the nice fields without doing shit.
Yeah. Please put our team there. I like when SOS is really make us drag it out.
Yeah, because it's very basic. I think if you
it.
wanted like a clarification on it, I don't know per your league, but that kind of seems the way that it would go. Because then if you think about Ramirez, I'm pretty sure there's probably fights there, and I can assume about, I don't want field 7. We want to play at field 3. And you're just kind of like,
they're both shitty.
But this one doesn't face.
We're talking about Whittier and Narrows,
yeah, but it doesn't. This one doesn't. This one doesn't face the sun as much, and there's shade and stuff. And we can sit here and drink our brewskis because it's a park, and then we're closer to like the michelada, man. You know what I mean? And
I'm sure that's a thing.
And the dirty ass public bathrooms are right behind us.
Those things are gross.
And that's why
porta potties are gross too, though.
Yeah, but that's also the reason why people like the park league, because there is a certain leniency that comes with being at a park. If you are smart enough, which a lot of the hood babies are, and meaning like the Whittier Narrow guys, they've played in some really bad conditions, and they come from some of those little leagues and high schools that like stink. They're like good at sports, but they're also not the nicest
But the
places.
field conditions are shitty. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not the nicest places to play. So then you think about it, and they're like, well, we don't care. This is not even that bad. And we're willing to deal with this stuff in order.
They're just there to play ball, Frank.
We'll compromise.
They're just there to play ball.
We'll compromise this if you let us do this.
Yeah.
Right? We'll pay your league fees and all that. And we'll pay the parking. And we'll do all that because you have to pay parking at some of these places. But you got to let us do this.
That's softball guy. Softball guy has to pay his parking fees and his entry fee to the big league dreams.
Yeah.
Dork.
And then
those guys are dorks, bro. I would never pay for parking. I'm parking in the street and walking.
Fool, shut up.
You paid for it. No, you paid for it.
And who tagged along, bro?
I drove. You paid for it.
I did pay for it because you drove.
You're like, oh, you buy, I said, you buy, I fly. Some shit like that.
But, yeah, no, there's like obviously like a takeaway. There's like obviously every league's different, but
yeah,
if you want to drink, there's the Vets League in San Bernardino.
And it's still oh, yeah, the Vets League. That's right, bro. Shout out to my homie Razor, man. He be playing plays with a team called the Corona Twins. Razor, Ramon.
In San Bernardino?
Yeah, he's playing with the
Corona. These was drive from Corona over to.
Nah, fucking Razor lives in Beaumont, bro.
I know, but that's still Beaumont's far from the San Bernardino League.
I know. That's what I said. To go play fucking Vets League, like,
and it's crazy.
Vets League doesn't like.
He played pro ball.
I know, bro. He probably
Hey, shout out Kika too, because he'd be out there fucking balling with the Vets.
Kika balls with us, and then he goes and balls over there.
Yeah,
So like
that could be Razor.
That could be Razor. But I think Razor probably doesn't listen to this shit. You know, if I'm being honest. Shout him out.
Pretty much you called him soft. Razor, if you're hearing this, Boski called you soft.
Hey, dog, I'm just saying that, like, there's playing opportunities with better competition. You know?
This Irish cream fucking horchata?
That's your big gulp?
Yeah.
Irish cream horchata. There you go. Shout him out.
With the free big gulp from fucking...
Give you
for buying fucking a bag of chips.
I'll give you something to gulp big.
You could have just said big gulp. I'll give you something like...
I'll give you no, because then I'd have to be giving the big gulp. Does that make sense? Like, if I said I'll give you a big gulp, like, that's gay on my part.
That's true.
You know?
Hey,
like, word order is very important in that sense. What are we looking at? Oh, my guy Steve Nelson caught today. That's wild.
You know what the crazy thing is? He caught Shaman.
Oh, that's right. That's fucking funny.
The gear's sick, though.
Hey, man.
I think that's Ken's gear, though.
It's got to be Ken. Yeah, or Ken from the fucking War Dogs broke his hands today, which sucks.
Yeah, that shit does suck.
You know, getting injured sucks cock, man.
I'm laughing right now because it says emergency catcher status. Absolutely terrifying. And then
no one better than this army bomb searching sheriff man.
Saying it's like scary as fuck.
No one better to do it.
And then in parentheses it says we won, which is all that matters.
I mean, ultimately, yeah. All that matters.
Hey.
What's that? Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's probably one of the reasons why.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Let's wrap up these.
I just want to say I'm gonna applaud the manager of the Yankees. Good day, sir.
Yeah, I'm with it. Based off how I heard it, yeah, 1,000%. Let's go. Jack Leiter just gave up a bomb. That's points for me. It's points in my favor.
Damn, it's Torkelson.
Yeah, that's points in my favor.
I was hoping it was Carey.
Yeah, I'll check my fantasy thing right now. But let's get into some voice DMs.
Bitch, that motherfucker cost me a point.
Voice DMs, Frankie.
Let's go.
You ready for this? We got a good amount from it's story time with B Will.
Nice.
Let's go.
It's been a couple weeks.
Boski, Frank, Jesse.
No,
How
Jesse,
you boys doing? I'm sending this on a Thursday night. The reason being is because...
Reason being, this was from last week. So he sent 2 more today. So just to give context, this was from last week, but we canceled. So this is from that.
We play today for the Storm. You know, it's a weeknight league. And not just that we play, but today we play against the Dragons. Team that I was on last season, last summer. You know, me personally, I was I was over like the whole shit. Like Stephanie hit me up after the whole saga, asked me if I wanted to play on the Storm. I was happy with it. I had completely forgot about the Dragons, to be quite honest with you. But last week, Stephanie sends me an email, who's the manager of the Storm. She sends me, not an email, a screenshot. Fuck, I'd said email because work is fucking stupid. Corporate sucks. But I digress. She sends me a screenshot of a text exchange between her and the manager of the Dragons, Ryan Frankel. And tell me why this nigga's over here asking her to make sure that I'm calm and if she can control me to make sure things don't get out of hand. You know, because we quote unquote had a falling out. Who the fuck, like, nigga? You don't matter that much. Like,
good old Ryan.
Come on
Frank.
now, this nigga really full of himself. Come to find out, he had sent a similar message to my boy Skyler, who's also on the team.
Shout out Skyler.
And Skyler said he didn't even bother responding because he was like, it was fucking stupid. So I'm like, this nigga's now sent it to 2 different people talking about me, when obviously he has my number. If he had any issues, he could have just said, hey B, like, are we good? I'd be like, yeah, nigga, you fucking suck. Like, you don't matter enough to be in my mind like that. And then he goes off, and I guess he sends a message to one of the D-backs players, because Anthony plays on the D-backs, and asked them to make sure that Anthony doesn't play dirty or some shit or hit them. Like, this nigga's on one. I really do think he's half retarded, but yeah, it's wild. What do you guys think? How do you think? How would you guys respond if your former teammate started hitting up your new team saying that they need to control you and make sure that everything's all good?
I think it's wild that B-Will's calling Ryan Franco a retarded nigga. That should make me laugh. You're like trying not to laugh.
You're paraphrasing. You're not even like, you're just quoting a good book.
I'm quoting a good book, man. It's story time,
story,
right?
yeah.
It's a good story.
I think
Ryan Franco's skirt.
I think he's.
I caught you off guard, didn't I?
I'm trying to find the right wording for it.
Ryan Franco is soft.
Ryan Franco has victim mentality.
Victim mentality is a great way to put that.
Because you're saying, like, you're making it seem
It's like just move on, bro. Fuck.
Well, number one, you should move on from it because he has. Like, I don't think the fact that, like, B Will's living rent free in your head makes it. You're trying to sell this narrative, right?
I love the rent free.
Like, you're trying to sell this narrative that, like, B Will was the aggressive black man. So Ryan Franco equals racist.
Oh my god.
I don't know if he's black too, but racist.
Oh my god.
Because it's true when you're saying, like, oh, you better control the big black guy on your team that we had a falling out with because he decided to communicate to me that he wasn't going to play against a sorry team.
Oh man. If I remember correctly, it was something along the lines of like B will let him know in advance, like, I'm not gonna make it to that game. Like, those guys suck, and I'm gonna take a vacation or some shit like that. Like, he was doing something with his family.
Yeah, and
if I remember correctly,
and he's giving you a heads up, like, hey, those guys suck. I don't think you guys will need me for that.
It's
and if it gives an opportunity, maybe guys that don't get to play as much because of B Will or whoever the talent
and
is.
He's communicating, bro. Like, most motherfuckers will be like, I just won't go that week, and I'll tell them like the night before.
Yeah, and then that's bigger
usually how it
inconvenience,
happens.
right? So.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. It comes off as like very like you better control that angry black man.
That entitlement, dog.
And it's kind of like it's victim
Sure
mentality.
that dude loves the American flag.
Probably.
I'm just saying.
And it's just in the reality that he lives in. B Will is this big angry gorilla.
Jesus Christ.
Because that's what the way he's kind of like phrasing it.
He's Grodd.
Yeah. Like he's saying like, oh, hey, you better control that fucking zoo animal of yours over there.
Oh my God.
Because that's the way he's presenting it. Like, and if you want to go even, hey, you better keep your dog on a leash. That's pretty much what he's saying, right?
I mean, yeah. Yes, I would say so.
And that's why I'm saying it comes off as racist in a sense. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, he was being racist because he said. No, I'm saying it comes off a certain way, and you start getting like these parallels of like, what's your fucking deal, bro? Like, he has no issue with you, and you could have easily messaged him. You have his number. But you're trying to present the false pretense that the moment you have a conversation with you,
he's already trying to deflect blame.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his
out to others.
He's gonna lose his shit and like beat you up or some shit, or go crazy on you,
which he could,
but
rather easily.
But he could have done that shit before. You think he's gonna like still be like pressed about you a year later?
Yeah,
like that's logically from a logical human being's mind. It's like, what are we talking about here, bro?
Yeah,
like you're legitimately like, you know when people are tone deaf. And they like, oh, I don't think I'm racist. It's not that you think you're racist or not. You just do racist shit.
Right.
Or you move a certain way. Then number one makes you look like a bitch. And number two also starts giving you like a parallel to other types of thinking. Meaning like, oh, well, you know, you better like get that guy under control because he's a very angry big person. And let's take the race out of it. But it's like, bro, like if I was a big angry like person in general, I would have just found you. I know where you play. I know what if I had. I know
the team.
Yeah,
I know which team you run.
I have homies on your team.
They're probably dragging these nuts across your
like,
face.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's just
you're
like,
absolutely right.
It's like if you really wanted to make if B-Will wanted to be an asshole and like legit, and I'm using it for him, right? Like I'm being a dick on purpose.
Yeah.
But like if B-Will wanted to use the race card on him, he could legit pull that card out and be like, "Are you like referring to me being a big black man and that I'm angry and that they need to control me? That my white master, my manager,
Jesus Christ.
like you know what I mean, like." Cause but that's just my dark humor coming out. Cause I'm just thinking like it's
People's fucking dying right now.
Because it's like, dude, how can you be that tone deaf, bro? Like, how can you?
1,000%, I agree.
And then
I
that's
agree.
what's that shit? Main character energy.
Mm-hmm.
In a story nobody wants to read.
Fuck. Main character energy in a story nobody wants to read. I like that for the title of the pod, but Jesus Christ, that's long.
Yeah.
I can't fit that in the thing.
Just put a story nobody wants to read, or main character energy.
We'll see. I'll
The
write that
MCU.
down. MCE.
MCE. MCE. And then I'm trying to like abbreviate in a book no one wants to read. In a dud.
And a dud.
A failed attempt at literature.
Anyways.
And that's just me being cynical and just being an asshole.
Right.
Like if I think that's what I would do, like just to be a complete and utter asshole, like if I was in B Will's shoes, because he could pull that card. He won't.
His size 13.
Because he's not going to do that and he's not that type of person, but I just find it funny that
Dude's like the soft, he's like a soft teddy bear that like,
he's Smokey the Bear.
like he wants to cuddle you, but like he's really strong and he'd probably crush you if he cuddles you. That's B Will.
Yeah.
Big old crushing teddy bear.
B Will's so easy. That's why I think like even after hearing that story and then like hearing this, that somebody's like going out of their way.
There's more.
To slander your like shit, like come on, dog.
Yeah, essentially, I think that's what
I'm touching base on this first, and then we'll go from there.
For
if
sure.
there's more added in there, then I'll go off.
I feel like this Frankel character is trying to paint a certain picture,
a narrative.
He's creating a narrative. He's trying to control the narrative.
Yeah,
and I know a lot about that. Do a podcast, control narratives. I'm very guilty of controlling narratives myself, Frank. So I know what to look for and how to do it.
Yeah.
There's
a lot of narratives created against us too.
All the time. But like, when you're when you got the main character energy that I have, I get lots of info from everywhere. So I already know what you're about to say, man. Not you.
I know in general.
I already know why people say things to say that they do, the things they say, and why they do it.
Because they're whack as fuck.
Because they're all right. They are whack as fuck. So is Dragon's guy. Let's hear the next one.
Hey boys, it's your boy B Will.
This is new.
Hey,
This is the new.
Fuck. How do I say this in the nicest way possible?
I feel like B Will's about to apologize.
Little side note: this fool's name is Ricky Vanasco.
Shout out Ricky Nolasco, Rialto.
Legend.
Does he still live here? Oh fuck!
I want to say his parents still do.
Okay, I think they do, but I feel like B Will's about to apologize for last week. If he doesn't, like, good for him. But if he does, then good for him too.
He's gonna be like, that fool didn't say shit.
If you a grown ass man playing men's league baseball,
God damn it! I need the
there's
music.
no reason in hell why you should be arguing with the umpire about the last strike 3 call of the game when your hitter had a 3-2 count, bases loaded, and the tying run on third base. So to give some context, last weekend, the Seven Settles, Arizona, that's us, we were playing against Sinaloa. And it was a good game. I think, it was 2-0 the whole game. The pitcher did a decent job, and the only reason we scored 2 runs were, I think, off of like 4 errors that they had made. So that's, they fucked up there. Gets to be the bottom of the 9th inning. They're up to bat. They get the tying run on third base, mind you, and they start hooping and hollering because the umpire rings up the batter for looking at a fastball, essentially middle of the plate, but just above the knee. So obviously it's a strike. The hitter looks at it, doesn't swing, and then everybody on their side is hollering, talking about it's low. Look, they point at the cameras that I have set up. I'll get the footage out soon. Sorry, work's been a little crazy. They point at the cameras, talk about look at the cameras. I look at the cameras after that game, and this was last week, and I take a still shot of the where the ball crosses the plate at the middle of it, and that shit is above his knees. Like, you can't go there with all that confidence and talk about it's a ball, and then nigga, it's not even close to being a ball. Shame on Sinaloa, because from what I heard, they didn't pay the umpire fees, and so the commissioner had to get involved because they thought the umpire screwed them. Nah, whether the umpire screws you or not, you gotta pay these niggas. They're out here with us just so that way we can play and have a fair, umpire regulating the game. So it doesn't matter if you like the umpire, it doesn't matter if he's good, it doesn't matter if he's bad. Make sure y'all pay that nigga. So Sinaloa, shame on you. Do better. That's why y'all niggas lost. I'll send another DM in a second.
I mean,
do we want to hear the next DM, or do we want to elaborate on a certain couple things now? And not elaborate, but discuss a couple things.
Let's hear the next one.
Oh yeah, I never sent a follow-up on a Storm Dragon game. Well, of course we whooped their ass. I think it was 11-5. But it wasn't even that close. We dropped 6 runs in the first inning. Your boy, I got an RBI, maybe 2. I don't remember. I'll have to look back at the stat sheet. But it was kind of as I expected. We're now 2-0. We got a game tomorrow night, Monday night, against the Hit Factory Legends.
That must be kind of cool.
Shout out to them. They're a pretty good squad.
I'm gonna move to Arizona now.
We'll see how it goes. But yeah, man. It's trash. That's all I'm gonna say.
The real Frankel's here now.
Yeah, the real RF is here, bro. For those that don't know, my initials are RF. Okay. So he didn't apologize. Good.
Great.
They beat their ass. Great.
Don't apologize to that racist.
Frank don't like Frankel.
It just seems weird. Like, it's weird energy. Like, you're gonna.
Yeah.
I think it just comes. I think people should be called out for that shit, in the sense, like, I know there's some guys that play around with that, right? Like, obviously people use like that type of humor, and then when you're friends with certain like people with certain like pigmentation, like, there's certain things that you can get away with because you're actually like involved with them, right?
Right.
But when you're like doing shit like this and then trying to set this weird narrative that like you're gonna lose your shit the moment you see him, it's like almost
and then get your ass beat.
Yeah.
You can't do all that and then get your ass beat.
And that's what I mean. Like, it's like,
shut up and fucking play.
it's like kind of the jokes like about going to get milk and stuff like that. Like, all that shit's funny, but what you're doing is actually like attacking somebody's character and then being like, that fool's character is so bad, he's gonna attack us the moment he sees us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because I'm gonna put
he's gonna grot it out there.
Yeah. He's just. But that's
Gorilla Grodd is very intelligent. Okay, he'll fuck you up
like
too.
Ishmael. Have you ever read like that book?
What is that, Ishmael?
It's I want to say it's Ishmael. It's pretty much. It's a book about a gorilla that's like living in an apartment in like, I want to say it's like Lower Manhattan or something like that.
We have the power of the internet. How do you spell that shit?
But it's like
just the way it sounds.
Yeah, but it's kind of like hyper intelligent.
Ishmael, what?
It's just Ishmael. Yeah, Ishmael's story, like whatever.
Ishmael stories. I guess some Bible
or literature
shit.
or whatever. Ishmael. I want to say it's Ishmael. I may be rethinking.
I don't know. There's some
Ishmael novel by Daniel Quinn.
Ishmael. I need to know how to spell this properly. Ishmael Daniel Quinn.
Okay, so I'll read it to you right now. Ishmael, written in 1992 by Daniel Quinn, is a philosophical novel, often categorized as environmental literature or eco-fiction, which uses a Socratic dialogue between an unnamed narrator and a telepathic gorilla named Ishmael to examine the unsustainable trajectory of modern human civilization, which it labels as a taker culture. It challenges the belief in human supremacy, analyzing how cultural myths cause global ecological destruction. So pretty much it's just like an insightful novel about how like the sustainability of the planet is that.
I think Grodd is also telepathic.
Yeah.
I gotta look that shit up. God damn it. Gorilla Grodd. Gorilla Grodd, comic book character. Is Grodd good or bad?
Grodd's like an anti-hero, no?
Gorilla Grodd is a supervillain appearing in American comic books published by DC Comics.
That's what they call him, Gorilla Grodd. like in a non-intentional.
Gorilla Grodd is a hyper-intelligent telepathic gorilla able to control the minds of others. He and other gorillas gained sapience and psychic powers after an alien spaceship crashed in their area. So there you go.
Yeah.
So Gorilla Grodd is basically Ishmael.
Just space Ishmael.
No, because he didn't come from space. He didn't come from.
He crashed in space.
An extraterrestrial ship crashed in their area.
In their area, got it.
Alien spaceship.
I misheard you. But yeah, like that's kind of like
interesting. I just learned about Ishmael.
Yeah, it's a good book. I remember reading it like a long time ago. I probably need a refresher.
Sounds super smart. Ooh, Jack Leiter gave another run. Let's go, bitch ass. Because I'm playing Jesse in fantasy this week.
And he has him?
And he has Jack Leiter. And like he had 3 starters going today. His 13 to my 10 starters. So it's like, I hope I win.
You know what's funny too?
Because if I win, he's 0-5. And I'm 4-1.
John Lane has Kumar Rocker and he got lit up yesterday.
Did he? Oh, shit.
You took the loss, I think.
Yeah. Well, shout out B-Will. Go back to the video.
The strike call.
The strike 3 video.
Let's go back to that. Now we're done with the whole racist tirade that this man's terrorizing our good man.
Shout out Ryan Frankel.
Yeah, B-Will is the victim here.
Ryan Frankel. Frank don't like you. And if anybody knows Ryan Frankel,
I don't even know who Ryan Frankel.
Screen record this and send it to Ryan.
It's not that I don't like him. I don't like the way he's moving. I don't know nothing about that guy.
You don't like him, bro.
But I don't like the way he's moving, bro. Like if
you don't like the way he moves, you probably won't like him. Yeah. Would you want him to move for you like that? No. So you ain't gonna like him.
I'll slap the shit out that boy.
Yeah.
But
slap the shit out that boy. Oh shit.
But going back to what B-Will said, and after seeing the video, and then seeing the other thing being, I think if I remember correctly,
a strikeout at the top of the knees is a strikeout.
And it was above the knee, not the top of the knee. It was like above the knee.
Yeah.
And to give you more perspective on that, if you look, the argument was that the ball only looked that way because the box was sunken in, right? And then when you look at the picture, and if you were to draw a straight line from one side of the knee to the other, which I could easily do on the edits thing. Like I could just take that video, draw a straight line, edit it in there, and you watch the ball cross over that top of that line.
Yeah.
The argument was that there's no way that ball crossed at a certain point. I think it was like, they were saying like the box was dug out and this other shit. There's no way like that it wasn't a strike. That the reason it looked that way was because of the fact that like he was in. And then when you look at it, his feet are outside of the holes. So like where some of his teammates or some of the guys on like the Cerveceros maybe too as well, they had dug holes and like maybe the box got a little bit soft. He was standing on the flattest part that you stand on.
Right.
And then you see the ball come through and you're just like, he froze you, bro. And it's cool.
It happens.
And the whole thing is that like sometimes when you're in that position where you're thinking like, oh, should I swing? Should I not swing? In a 3-2 count, bases loaded, you probably should swing. In other situations, if it's no outs, maybe you can take that pitch and maybe you get away with it and the umpire blows the call in favor of you.
Yeah.
But that's just the break. It's a 50-50 coin flip.
That's it.
So for you to freak out and start coming after the umpire, like...
And then not pay him.
And not pay him?
First of all, he should have already been paid before the game finished.
And even then...
For starters.
And even then, yeah, like it's... Even then, if you don't... Because, for example, I don't pay the Blues until after the game's done. But I know the Blue personally. He knows where to find me. I can text him, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've known that dude for a long time.
Some would say he has a Gators jersey underneath his umpire jersey.
Yeah, it's just funny. Even though my guys swear that that fool wears the other team's jersey.
Oh, my God.
But you're in that position where I think at that point, in terms of legality, if we're going to look at it from a legal standpoint, the moment you engage in the game, you're kind of like obligated to pay that man.
For sure.
Because you contracted his services. Whether you did it through a third party, which would be the league, or you contacted him directly and needed like, hey, we're playing this Sunday at my field. Yeah. Can you come out and umpire? And keep it as like unbiased as possible. That's on you. Yeah. Right? So, obviously the league probably provides the umpire.
Right.
And we know that we're not in the major leagues. And there's no ABS.
I play in the majors division, Frank.
There's no ABS. There's no ABS. And this motherfucker's probably coming off a nice fucking night out the day before, probably with his wife or somebody at the wine bar, or maybe at the carne asada with the family, whatever quinceañera that boy was at, getting like lit. And then he had to wake up the same day you, probably half hungover. And I'm not trying to put this on the umpire, but like these dudes also live their own normal fucking lives.
For sure.
And maybe he was just having an off day. Like, let's say hypothetically that pitch, you still deny that it was a strike. You do not agree, and even with seeing the video evidence, you're still in denial that was a strike.
Right.
Cool, he blew the call, but you didn't swing the bat on a pitch,
and it seemed close enough to swing the bat.
That was borderline.
Yeah.
Let's say, right? Let's give you the benefit of the doubt to say it's borderline. What's one thing they tell you that you can do? 3-2, bases loaded.
It's closed. Don't go down looking.
Yeah, like you gotta swing, because I think at this point now you have egg on your face. Like you legitimately, not only did you fail to do one of the basic rules of baseball when it comes to bases loaded, because I've seen some dudes whiff completely. Like they had no chance, but at least they swung.
Yeah.
At a pitch down the middle, and maybe they got blown away, their doors blown off, or maybe it was just a dirty curveball and they swung late because they were just like, fuck. But at least they give it some effort, like to try to stay alive.
Yeah.
But you, number one, didn't swing. Then you got upset and you threw a hissy fit. And then you guys all collectively, all fucking 13 to 15 or 16 men, grown fucking men with a dick and testicles between your legs, decided, we're upset that we lost the game. That doesn't really mean shit for anything other than like fucking
Sunday League glory.
Yeah, like, and like skipped out on some dude and didn't pay him. In which you don't know what that guy got's going on. Maybe that $70 was gonna get him home. Maybe he was gonna buy him like a nice dinner or something.
Saving something up for his daughter.
Or maybe, like whatever it may be, like whatever he uses the money for, right?
Right.
And you're the asshole out here being like, well, I'm mad that shit didn't go my way, and like, I'm entitled to a win because I think that was a ball.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dog, fuck out of my face with that shit.
Yeah.
Because if he would have called ball 4 and then like, because I think Anthony was throwing, right?
I'm not sure.
If it was Smash, and Smash like fucking lost his shit and started motherfucking the umpire and saying all this shit, and they threw him out, and then he decided, you know what, you got I can never see Anthony or B Will and a couple of these other guys be like, we're not paying him.
Yeah.
If anything, I can see Anthony grabbing all the cash that they're gonna pay this man, handing to him, and be like, you fucking blew that game, right? Yeah. That I could see them doing that, and that's what you should have done.
That's some scary shit. That's scary, dude. But fuck being an umpire.
But even then, the umpire, you could also be like, no, I thought it was a strike. I called it a strike. I called it what I thought it was, and I don't.
I look back to when we lost to the OC Rays. Oh. I look back to that call that umpire blew. I feel like I should have gotten myself tossed and just made a fucking big ass commotion. I should have, huh? I regret it. But all the phones would have came out. It's a bad look. But it was a fucking dog shit call. God damn it. Anyways. Yeah, Frank. Should I have lost my shit? Should I have thrown my hat? Should I have kicked the dirt, stolen the base?
I think that my take on some of these umpires on Sunday League is there's no point.
The tournament.
In like tournament, because like I think it's an extension of the fucking Sunday League, right?
Yeah.
So my thing being, there's no real point. Like, you can go out there and keep it civil.
Yeah.
I think the OC Rays game was an important one, but for you to get booted in the second inning, third inning, like, doesn't make sense. Right. So I think, like, even if you would have gone out there and got booted, I think where it kind of started becoming more, what was it, like, disputed and stuff like that, was the way he went about it.
Yeah.
Because it's okay to be wrong and be like, you know what, bro? I probably did miss it. I didn't see it. I just assumed he was out because it was an easy play, or I thought he should have made it and I pulled the trigger too early and I fucked up. Cool. You can live with that. But when that dude doubles down and then like kind of disrespectfully says like, nah, he was out. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. When we all clearly saw he was safe and there's like video evidence of this fool fucking beating it by like 1.5 feet.
By a mile, Frank.
Yeah.
He was safe by a mile.
It's fuck.
Shit pisses me off, man.
And I think that's where we're at, right? Like, a lot of it's ego driven. That's why, like, you hear these arguments in pro baseball. We're like, oh, welcome to the ump show.
Ump show, yeah.
Because it's like you have dudes like Laz Diaz or big personalities, right? And then before that, it was Angel Hernandez. I think there's a new young guy, like can't remember his name right now, but he's actually not bad.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when shit gets a little spicy, he tends to lash out a little bit more.
Right.
But I think ABS kind of fixed a couple of these things because it's like,
Right.
hey, you don't think it's a fucking strike? Then fucking challenge it.
Yeah.
And I've heard that from a few umpires, like, hey, then fucking challenge it if you don't think it's a fucking strike.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And that kind of puts it on the player and takes it off the umpire because it's like,
I like the idea of 3 challenges.
I think it's going to eventually move to 3.
I like the idea of...
I think you should have 4, actually. 2 offensively and 2 defensively.
Yes, I was going to say, like, either go 3 total or go 2 and 2.
Yeah.
You know, 2 defensive and 2...
I think that's eventually where it's going to move because they're going to like it. Because I think it kind of sucks that if you blow your 2 hitting and then you need to have one for defense, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then, like, technically you can get booted if you have no challenges and you go...
Yeah.
Remember, like, fools were getting booted because they were, like, doing that shit on accident.
Yeah, bro. I'm everybody loses their shit on Edgar, and he's just like, whatever, dog. I don't give a fuck. Fucking challenge it. And also, nobody gets in his face and yells at him either.
Who?
In our league.
Oh, no.
With our own personal umpire.
Well, no, you know what I told that fool? Because today I didn't think Kike got thrown out at second.
He was fucking safe.
So I had the ball in my hand. I was about to give it to him, and I was like, hey, you need to clean your shit up if you're going to fucking be out here because it's hard to play both of you guys at the same time. And that's all I said. But I think that hurts more because I'm not arguing. I'm telling you, hey, I think you fucked up there and clean it the fuck up because I'm not going to fucking lose this game because of you. Right? Like, if they beat us, fucking cool. But if you're legitimately like screwing us out of this fucking game,
you're so mad. I love it.
You fucking bastard. But damn, like,
yeah.
But because for example,
hey Frank, some would argue he plays for our team.
There's times where it feels that way,
dude. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, sweetie, you don't know, do you? They only see the one time that they play us, you know. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's move on to the next voice DM. Thanks, B. Will. Appreciate it.
Entertaining as always.
Always a good time. Next one's from Steve Nelson.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Nelson with the War Dogs. Just want to give a shout out to you guys for your continued support of us. Appreciate it. Things are going well in our new league over in Sandbox. We're 9-0 now. We won today. Teams are definitely stepping it up against us. But, man, we got some good pitching. Shaman, Ryan, Drew, really holding it down. So, but having a lot of fun. League's good. Fields are good. Umpires are good. No complaints. But I do want to give a shout-out to all the catchers out there. So, today we only had 10 guys. Everybody called off this week. And our starter, Ken, best Sunday League catcher, out there, first inning, breaks his throwing hand on a foul ball, and it's broke. He's gonna have to get it cast up, but we didn't have any other catchers available. So your boy Nelson, the lefty, suited up, borrowed Ken's cup, and caught 6 innings behind the dish for Shaman. If anybody knows Shaman,
the butcher.
All his balls move. It's fucking wild.
Fucking move
and he throws hard as shit. My hand is numb. But shout out to all the catchers out there that catch every Sunday and get beat up. Y'all don't get enough love. And man, it's terrifying back there. Love you guys. Can't wait to hear you tomorrow morning, and can't wait to hear what B Will's got going on. B Will.
There you go. Yeah, shout out to all the catchers, man. I've never caught in my life. I've never wanted to do it. I've never had any interest in it. Catching sucks. It looks terrible. Getting hit in the nuts. No. Nelson borrowing cups. That's odd. I mean, do you think the cup fit? do you think Nelson's shit fit in Ken's cup?
Dude, that's a big cup to fill. Have you seen Ken? Ken's like pretty
dude's jacked.
Yeah, he's pretty shredded. No, I'm just kidding. But
I mean, he is shredded. You're not kidding.
No, but I mean, I'm just not trying to downplay Steve or nothing. Make it seem like
Steve's like a little teddy bear.
I'm not saying anything.
He'll fuck you up though. He'll send anthrax to your house and remind you that he knows where you live. Like
That's true.
you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Sandbox League is basically who did the War Dogs beat this week and everybody else.
And then to clarify
That's
from
how
my
it
comments
goes.
earlier, I'm not saying anything about like bad about them in like regards to. I was just giving an example about the War Dogs. It's like I think they're doing what a lot of other people don't have the courage to do. It's like, dog, you didn't like the league, so you left and trying to see if stuff's better.
Try something new.
And I low key think that since it's a brand new fucking league, like you have to give it room to grow. Because the
1000%.
Because the FBO like 15 years ago,
2008 is when it started.
yeah,
Going
and
on
then,
20 years.
and you look at it, it's close to 20, but you look at it like 10, 12 years ago, that was ass.
Bro, there's leagues that have been around since the 70s, dude, out in the valley and shit. Like,
but that's what I
I
mean.
don't know how long PCBL's been around, but it's been around for a long ass fucking time.
And then, but some,
CBA been around since the 70s.
yeah,
The Vets League has been around for God knows how long. You know, a ton of leagues have been around, and like that's just in our immediate area. You know, I mean, one could argue like before FBL and Aztec, it was Pomona, and that league split into what's now FBL.
FBO and Aztec.
I don't know how long. My dad played in fucking Pomona League, dude.
Yeah,
You know, and he was in lower divisions and like, you know, sucking ass, but they didn't get the best fields. They played at 2:00 sometimes. No field preference. No, you know, what we talked about earlier.
yeah, and that's
So yeah, shout out to the catchers.
yeah. Catchers are important. I am an emergency catcher as well.
Yeah, you're the equivalent of Nelson in that sense.
Yeah,
You think you can out catcher Nelson?
all day.
Think so?
Yeah, all day.
You think so? I think he's more spry back there than you.
Spry, but you don't need to be spry.
Yeah, you do.
You just need to be a wall.
Pass balls like
You need to be a wall.
wild pitches. Yes, you do have to be a wall, but like walls have a limit.
I feel like you be fucking downplaying the fact that I can move sometimes, bro.
I don't think you can move right now. Not like Nelson.
All day.
He runs. He steals bases.
Hey, look, man. I haven't been able to get on base like that. So I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh,
but like,
fuck. That shit's fucking funny.
so it's just like,
Frank's like, why you hating on me, big dog?
no, it's
All this hate.
no, I don't care. It's like, to be honest, today's probably the oldest I felt though, and I knew I was gonna have an issue going out there because I was thinking like, okay, I'll play first.
Yeah.
So the first couple innings, cool, get my body going, and then they're like, hey, there's only a couple guys, and then I asked fucking the homie Gus, I'm like, hey, how do you feel about playing Rays? Like,
Nah.
nah. he did it later on. So
He would say it just like that.
yeah,
too.
he was like, not good, I think he said. But I think he's also very like, it's a cold morning, you're getting out there, you know what I mean? Like, what's the best available option?
Yeah.
I already knew you fools were making fun of me when I missed that ball. I was like, I do not want to go in there and hear these fools talk shit about me.
I mean, I had already said it like before we even like got back in the dugout. I was like, this motherfucker. Ooh, I just seen something. Yeah, but that's all I got, man. I mean, I had a couple other things written down, but I'm trying to wrap this one up.
Yeah, same here.
You know, good times. Glad we're back, but we won't be back next week. We're not recording Mother's Day. Ain't happening. If you got a problem with that, you can talk to my wife. However, if you try to talk to my wife, I'll fuck you up. You know, and I don't say that often. I'll hit you with a bat. Kneecaps. I'll go for kneecaps. If I was to hit somebody with a bat, I'm gonna hit him in the kneecap. Let's just neutralize the threat. You know.
No, for sure.
That's all I got, Frank. Got any closing thoughts for these fucking bush leaguers, these bamps, bitch ass motherfuckers? Hug your mama.
Yeah, if you still have her.
Still got your mama. Hug your motherfucking mama.
Yeah, and then hug your wife if she's a mother.
Yes, hug your wife if she's a mother.
And
1000%.
treat your baby mamas. Just because it didn't work out doesn't mean you have to keep being an asshole.
Yep. Love your kids at least.
Yeah.
Be a mama to your kids if you're a man, if you're a daddy. You
Yeah.
can be mom and dad.
Keep it kosher.
Because some moms are like, I'm mom and dad. Well, why can't dad also be mom and dad? You know? Anything you could do, I could do better. No?
No.
You don't think you
I just
could...
got a response on something. So when we wrap this up, I'm
Oh,
gonna
no, I know. I saw that too.
I fill you in.
Fucking... Yeah, man. That's all I got. Love your mama. Celebrate some Star Wars. Celebrate some Cinco de Mayo. Have some
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo. Arriba, cabrones. No, they don't say that. What do they say? Vamos, coño. No, that's Dominicans. That's the Dominicans. Arriba. What does Speedy Gonzalez say? Ipa, epa, ipa, epa, ipa, epa. Yeah. Take your shots of tequila. Have some Lalo. Have some Fortaleza. What else is out there? What's good? Have some G4. And that's it, man. Play with your lightsaber. Got nothing else. That's it. Eat some tacos. That's what it was. That's what I'm forgetting. Eat some motherfucking tacos.
Like what's LeBron do? He's like, it's taco.
I don't know what LeBron does.
Tuesday.
He says that.
Yeah, there's like a video from back in the day where he's like, because
okay.
he's in his house and it's like, you know what day it is? It's Taco Tuesday. Like it's just fun.
Yeah, that's dope. For sure. Well, let's get the fuck out of here, dog. All you fucking bushleggers, thank you for listening to our bullshit. I didn't touch on everything I wanted to, but I'm trying to wrap this up. SOS was fun. Thank you to everybody that submitted. That's it, man. We'll catch you guys on 258 in a couple of weeks. Have fun next weekend. If you get to play ball on Saturday, good for you. This is not Saturday League podcast. Unfortunately for you. Frank, thanks for your time as always. Thanks for all your thoughts. Yeah. And my name is Boski. Let's get the fuck out of here. Catch you guys on the next one.